heartland. Here, champions are revealed. What motivates us and sets us apart from those that have it and those that don't? It's the presence of mind knowing that we've been there before and we will be there again. It's the tenacity, the power, the passion to reach into your very soul, latch onto it, and rise above all obstacles to become legendary. Our preparation, our dedication force us to endure. We may experience defeat, but we will not remain defeated. We are more than fans in the stands and players on the field. We are a family. This is our home, our team. This is the Slaughterhouse.
SUVs, minivans, cargo, and passenger vans. Budget is celebrating beef fans by offering a 20% discount. Visit budgetnebraska.com now to book a reservation. Use the promo code BEEF and never miss a beef game.
Everybody get ready for the Omaha beef. Football's what I come to see, and I'm hungry for some beef. Talk about beef, 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 beef. Let's talk about beef, 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 beef. Let's talk about beef.
Sitting here with the head coach Marvin Jones before the Omaha Beef open their league home season tonight. It's against a familiar rival, the Sioux City Bandits. And Coach, it's always a big game when these two rivals play in the I-29 series, first of 3 games, but really there's a lot at stake when it comes to looking all the way ahead to the end of the season, playoff ramifications, home field, and you just need to win more than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. We do. I feel really good about this week. Sioux City. They've got guys, coaches that have been around for a while, some players that have been in the game for a while, so I expect a good battle. When you got to play a team like this 3 times during the season, it's huge as far as how it's going to pan out at the end of the year. You have to, try to get at least two of the 3 of these games to even have a chance.
Talk about Sioux City. We kind of talked during the week. Obviously, you think of Sioux City, you think of that ground attack, but tell us what you kind of saw in the film, because when they played Wichita a week ago, it was actually 2-1 through the air. They had some weapons there. They did have 5 rushing touchdowns, though. Is it more balanced in the stats made that game look like?
Well, I think it's a real balanced attack. I think they're pretty smart coaches, so they're going to go with the hot hand and look for those opportunities and how to attack you. So, as far as how we have to play them, we have to just be alert all the way across the board for run and pass. They have some staples in their offense, jet sweep, that's been with them for a long time. So that's one of the plays you got to stop with them. Looking at the wide receiver core, I mean, you got guys like on there that can do a lot of things, Bruno and a few other guys. I mean, we got to look out for. I mean, they're just a veteran team that's been well coached, and they do what they do well.
Obviously, it's always important, and maybe one of the weaknesses on your defense, if there are any, is stopping that run. It may not be the best running team we see this season, but they have a lot of fresh legs back there because they have a lot of guys that'll get carries. When you look at Jeff Mack, Fred Bruno will get a few carries, Drew Prohaska as well. They kind of rotate them in and out. Does that make it any more difficult, the running styles that you see and having those fresh legs come in throughout the game?
Well, it's not. I don't think it's so much the running styles. I just think it's about us being in position to stop it. I think that's one of the things about us is that we didn't have a good showing against the run last week. They don't do anything special. We just have to play solid football, play honest football with my guys, and be smart about how we play against them, because they do have enough guys over there to hurt you. It's like with any team. If you allow them to run the ball, they're going to keep running the ball. And that's one of the things we got to get out early is to stop that.
Other obvious emphasis is the offense. I mean, last week, 14 points in an indoor game. I know you weren't happy with that. I know you expressed that to the team. Tell us how that practice went this week for that side of the ball, and if things are a little bit different, what you're seeing and what you think you'll see out there today.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've changed a few things in the offense that I think will help our players, simplify some things, been able to take a lot of the thinking out, especially for the quarterback. Just go out and just throw the ball, get rid of the ball. And the guys have responded well to it. It shows in practice. I mean, the quarterback is a lot more crisp. I mean, the routes, we've been able to hit some plays in practice that we haven't been able to do. The guys have been catching the ball well. I think, it shows everybody on the offense is on the same page and that they're all happy with their roles, and they're really liking what we're doing on offense.
I know when these two teams get together, there's some familiarity, there's some rivalries, gets a little chippy. Sioux City a week ago, a little chippy against Wichita. They had a couple skirmishes, a couple suspensions, at least for Wichita in that game. What do you tell your team just to keep that discipline as they go out on the field today?
Well, I just tell them you just got to keep your head no matter what happens out there, because you get thrown out of a game, it's going to hurt us in the next game, which this is the same team we have to come back and play after the bye week. So you don't want to, get thrown out of this game and then, miss part of the next game that can really hurt you. So just don't do anything stupid to hurt your team.
When you play the same team twice in a row and there is a bye week in between, does that change anything on your part for this game?
Well, it's going to change depending on how we play and respond. I mean, it gives me an opportunity a couple of weeks to make some changes and upgrade, some parts of the offensive defense, which I feel is we need it. It's tough because when you do play that much, you play 3 times, you really know each other, and then it's at that point it just becomes who's going to be the better team, who's going to play better, because we already know what they're going to do, they know what we're going to do.
First of 3 games tonight against Sioux City, kicking off here shortly. Good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you. Have a great night.
Pint Nine, they're committed to tradition and innovation. They stand on the tradition of brewers before them to create aroma-driven American ales and complex Belgian beers. They appreciate fine German lagers and English session ales, but they also crave the innovation of one-off batches and barrel aging. Their beers are highly fermentable and highly digestible while being scientifically sound and artfully executed. They hope you enjoy drinking their beers as much as they enjoy brewing them. Visit their website today. It's pint9brewing.com. Cheers. Even when a big game isn't on, Jersey Sports Bar, Grill, and Keno doubles as a comfortable neighborhood bar with an aural entertainment provided by state-of-the-art Bose sound system with a digital jukebox accessing over 250,000 songs. Jersey Sports Bar, Grill, and Keno offers over 20 local and international beers on tap and dozens more by the bottle. Full liquor and wine selection as well. Live Keno, where you can win up to $50,000 in cash. Leather Keno chairs, darts, video games, and a staff that prides itself on prompt, friendly, indulgent service. It sets them apart from the run-of-the-mill sports bars. See for yourself. 501 Olson Drive in Papillion. The Marine Corps' mission reflects every Marine's purpose. In essence, our nation is that purpose. In our world, in ourselves, and in our way, there are conflicts, challenges, and obstacles that must be fought confidently and defeated convincingly for our nation to prevail. These looming battles come in many forms and occur on many fronts, but each comes down to a critical choice: to demand victory or accept defeat, to pull together or fall apart, to give in or cave in. It's a decision each Marine conveys to our nation with each battle won. Join today, be one of the few, the proud, the United States Marines. Marines.com.
Hungry for a quality fried fish meal? Head over to Luffy's Fried Fish, located off of 72nd Street here in Omaha. Luffy serves a variety of appetizing dishes that will satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal and leave fully satisfied. Luffy's Fried Fish, proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
See the Trainer offers a full line of in-stock bracing, home health, and rehabilitation products. Whether your pain results from a chronic condition or an acute injury, they're dedicated to improving your quality of life. Their knowledgeable staff will do their best in assisting you in selecting the appropriate product to best fit your needs. In-stock products for orthopedic, sports medicine, rehabilitation, home health, and patient education. Visit See the Trainer. They've got you covered. Visit them today, 131st and West. At the Slaughterhouse, we're ready to get things kicked off. It's the I-29 rivalry, the Omaha Beef and the Sioux City Bandits. It's time to bring in the better-looking half of the broadcast team. It's Kirk Heyer. Welcome back to the Slaughterhouse, Kirk, and this is kind of where we left off the last league game that we played here at Ralston Arena. Sioux City, Omaha, just really doesn't get a whole lot better of this when it comes to this league and indoor football.
No, it certainly doesn't, Todd. You know what was 2 years ago, almost that it happened. They came back up here. And it was a similar situation that same season when we went up to Sioux City and didn't play well and lost the game. Of course, we had some changes with quarterbacks and so on and so forth, and then we went on and came on with a winning streak and made it all the way to the last game.
And we know the rivalry, we know the history between these teams, we know that, it's very competitive, but we can't overstate how important tonight's game is. It's only a 10-game season, and these two teams play 3 times, and it's really going to be a chance to get a leg up in that playoff race and then possibly the home field for that playoff game down the road. And it's a shorter season, and you play them 2 more times. The other 2 are up in Sioux City.
Yeah, it is, and it's, what we have to do is we watch these things. We talked about what Coach Marvin talked about. What you have to do. It's coach speak, because what happens? You got to limit turnovers, and you got to be able to run the ball. And that's always. It doesn't matter what league, what league you're in or what teams are. When you do those things, if you can run the football and keep the possessions, if you can not give them turnovers, because you're losing your chance to score with the ball. So that's pretty much what we need to know. And here again, like I said, there has been a little bit of animosity over the years between the teams.
When you think of Sioux City, you think about the Bandits, you think about that running game. They run a lot of jet sweep, a lot of motion. They'll run a lot of things out of that. Their regular season league game last week against Wichita, they're victorious 38-6. But it was actually 216 yards of offense, only 72 of which were on the ground, but that 72 yards also had 5 rushing touchdowns as well. Going to be interesting to see, as Marvin Jones said, this is a team, they're going to take what's given to them. It's going to be interesting to see how much of that ground game gets established early here tonight.
Right, and we really have to take advantage of of our home field. And the crowd got a great crowd here tonight. People... I would assume a few people came down I-29 to watch also.
There's always some Bandit fans in the house and vice versa when these two teams play, and it's been multiple leagues that these two teams have followed each other for. There's a brief hiatus about 10 years ago as Sioux City was playing in the APFL, and Omaha stayed in the IFL, and then what became the CPIFL and now the CIF when these two teams rejoined. But other than that, you go back to the start, over the last 20 years, these two teams have met multiple times in the season usually, and there's usually something on the line. There have been highs and lows. Sioux City really dominated until a couple of years ago. I believe they had won 14 out of 17 regular season games at one point. But as we said, they split a season ago. Both teams won their home games, and we are ready to get the first regular season game between these two rivals underway here at Ralston Arena. Todd Walkenhorst, Kirk Heyer, Tom Corator is producing on site. We're glad that you're here to join us. It's professional indoor football here on the Boomer Sports Network. Braden Mintz will do the kicking duties for Sioux City as they won the toss. Deferred to the second half. He puts the kick high over the back wall and out of play, but between the uprights, and that is a new rule that actually came in last year, wasn't really played, but that will be an Uno, Kirk, and he went for it early, so if you put the kickoff between the uprights, it's 1 point and the ball spot at the 5-yard line. He went for it, he got it, was practicing that during pregame. I didn't know they'd start the game off with that, so it's 1-0 Bandits, but it's a risk reward because if he misses that left or right, comes out to the 25-yard line.
25. Yeah, and so it was a double whammy against the Beef right there because of lose a point and get the ball on the 5.
So Omaha gets the first possession of the game and trailing 1-0 after an opening Uno. I believe that's the first Uno in regular season play in Champions Indoor Football. I don't believe there's any in the first few weeks that I had seen. We'll double check that. 1-0 Sioux City. Omaha will start at their own 5. Andrew Jackson, the veteran quarterback for the Beef, needs a better night tonight. Looks for it.
Yes!
Oh, he's got Pargo at the 15-10, 5 touchdown, and Omaha goes coast to coast on the first play from scrimmage. It's Andrew Jackson to Rashard Pargo, 45 yards, and the Beef are on the board, 6-1.
Just kind of like what we saw the last game when we were here at home. Much because they hooked up 3 times, didn't they?
They did in that non-conference game, and they wanted to start the game off with a message after only scoring 14 points and being shut out in the first half against Salina a week ago. And that's how they did it. You talk about game of inches. First is off the fingertips. Second, he almost got tripped up. Pargo did on the run, didn't finish it off, but it was ugly, but pretty at the same time. 45-yard touchdown for Omaha to open the game at 6-1. Jeremy Reynolds comes in for the point after, and that kick is up and good. Exciting first 62 seconds of play. It's 7-1 Omaha. When we come back, Sioux City will get their shot early on at the Slaughterhouse I-29 rivalry here on the Boomer Sports Network. DBS Burke. Who are they, might you ask? Well, if you own a business in the metro area that could be one of your best friends, they are one of the best local printers for quality digital commercial and wide format printing in the metro area. They service clients across the Midwest and specialize in small-scale digital products, direct marketing, and integration. Print solutions, direct marketing, integrated solutions, and fulfillment, they've got you covered. Visit them at dbsburke.com or drop by their office right here in Omaha, 89th and 8th Street. That's DBS Burke. Quick start at the Slaughterhouse. It's 7-1. Omaha responding to a opening Uno from the Bandits with a one-play drive. It was Andrew Jackson, Rashad Pargo, the old Salina Liberty teammates, in their first league game together at the Slaughterhouse since joining Omaha, and gave the fans something to cheer about. As Kirk Heyer mentioned, very good crowd tonight here in Ralston. 7-1. Jeremy Reynolds puts the ball on the tee. 13:58 opening quarter of play. Beef moving right to left on your Boomer radio dial, and he's going to try to put it up against the wall. Nice kick. They have to field it in the end zone, and he tried to get out. Hit back. Tries to fight out. He's not going to get out.
No.
On the return, I believe that's Drew Prohaska, and they will say he did not get that out. They're discussing it.
No.
I think they want to mark the forward progress outside. We'll see. And they said that he broke the plane
And then went back in.
And they'll give him the forward progress. And then in indoor football, they actually spot it at the 5-yard line. So we almost saw a ruse to go with the Uno and the touchdown to start this game. A crazy start here in Ralston. Lone setback set, and the ball's on the ground for the rookie quarterback. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's complete to the near side. That's Fred Bruno, the veteran wide receiver out of Wayne State College. Picks up 6 yards on first down to be second down and 4. Whoa, crazy start. Daniel Smith, let's talk about it. Rookie quarterback for Sioux City. He gets the start tonight. Kind of by default. He may have been winning the job, but an injury in the non-conference game at the end forced him into the starting position. Here he is tonight. Second down and 4. Handoff up the middle, a yard or two, as Jeff Mack stumbles out to the 13-yard line. That is good. for 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and short. Running clock throughout the game, more so than normal. They'll stop it very rarely. Some rule changes. We'll talk about that this year in Champions Indoor Football. Clock approaches 12:30, first quarter of play. Bandits with their first offensive possession, trailing 7-1. Men in motion. They give the handoff. Across the 15, out to the 17 or 18-yard line is Bruno. He picks up 5 yards on 3rd and short. And it'll be first down for Sioux City. Well, we know what you're going to see offensively from Irv Stroving and his offense. You're going to see a lot of that jet sweep and motion in the backfield. Lots of variations off of it. And as Marvin Jones was talking about, they're always setting up something for later in the game with the different looks that they'll be giving you out of that formation. This time they'll put 2 wideouts on the near side, lone setback, and you see that crossing motion. Smith wants to throw. He has time. It's complete on the far side to Bruno into Beef territory. A nice couple moves and runs over a defensive back. As he gets to the Beef 18-yard line, you see that talking that we're going to see all night long, and the officials are going to try to stop early as Sioux City is in Omaha territory at the 17-yard line.
Was he complaining that he hit him too hard, or what was the problem?
I don't know. Found a wall there. Got an extra yard. A nice run by Bruno. First down, Sioux City on their first offensive possession. Beef territory at the 17-yard line. 2 wideouts on the outside in motion. Smith hands off to Bruno. Pressure in the backfield. They flush him out to the left side. Tackle him at the hash mark. Could be little gain on the play. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Robert Cuba the third on the tackle as they give him 1 yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 at the Omaha 16-yard line. 10:53 and counting. Quarter number 1 early on here at the Slaughterhouse. 7-1 Omaha. Bandits trying to complete their first offensive possession. 2 wideouts on the near side. Looked off sides. We have motion. We have flags. They'll stop the play, and they're going to call offsides on Omaha. Wideouts were running towards the line of scrimmage. I thought they got over early before the motion, but the line judge is pointing towards the orange. It'll be a 5-yard penalty on the Beef. So the first call of the game goes against Omaha. It'll be 5 yards for the Bandits. They'll mark it off, be 2nd down and 5. Ball now at the 11-yard line. Pistol formation, Bruno in back with Smith. 2 wideouts again on the near side. Smith drops back, wants to throw, has time. Now the pocket collapses. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Sacked by Robert Cuba. And Omaha stops him for the loss. Will bring up 3rd down. Smith looks like he's got pretty good presence in there. He's got to get that ball off a little bit quicker, but just couldn't find an open receiver. Pretty good coverage by the defensive backs for Omaha.
Yeah, it was an interesting route combination also with their high motion and then curling back over the middle.
So a big down here early as Sioux City is facing 3rd down and about 8 after the sack. Back at the 15-yard line. Out of the gun for Smith. Bruno again lines up. They're going to run the same formation, but Sioux City does not like what they see on the field. They'll use their first of 3 timeouts to talk it over. We'll see what the Bandits come up with. 9:44 remaining here. Opening quarter of play. Bandits trail 7-1. You're listening to Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network. Comfort Inn and Suites on 70th and Grover is Omaha's freshest hotel with a great central location. Just completed a total hotel renovation. They feature rooms and suites that include high-speed internet access, free full hot cooked breakfast daily. They feature the on-site Firewater Grill. It's the home of the Omaha Beef Coaches Show on Monday nights, serving local favorites daily. Hotel is located just off I-80 at 72nd Street, within minutes to several attractions and businesses including the Furniture Mart, UNO, Horseman's Park, Funplex, Rolls Arena, and also the new Baxter Arena. The hotel is located with a short drive, CenturyLink, Henry Dorley Zoo, downtown Omaha, and Omaha's Eppley Airfield. Also, if you're visiting for the College World Series, the Berkshire Hathaway meeting, Mahoff Music Festival, Taste of Omaha, Nebraska Balloon and Wine Festival, Jazz on the Green, Shakespeare on the Green, or any of those, you'll find the Comfort Inn centrally located within minutes of each one of these. Make your reservations today. Call them 531-213-4085 or book online choicehotels.com. Back at the Slaughterhouse, Sioux City coming out of their first time out of the first half. And they are faced with 3rd down and 8, and the Slaughterhouse is fired up. The defense ready to go. Smith in the backfield again with Bruno. They'll run that sweep to the near side once again with the men in motion. Smith drops back, left-handed quarterback, buys some time, looks downfield, has a man near the 5-yard line. It's complete. That's good for first down yardage, as it looks like they'll spot it at the 6, Andre London. The 6'3", 225-pounder out of St. Joseph College with a big 3rd down reception. And Daniel Smith bought himself enough time and got those wide receivers open and found the man, converted the 3rd down.
And he was rolling to the left. The motion came back to the right side, went to the left, and it was a throwback across the formation.
First and goal for Sioux City. I formation, 3 back set. They hand it off to Bruno. Nothing on the right side. Swarming defense brings him down. Short Yoss on the play. Met by Chris Perry, who came in from the cornerback position. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 6. Chris Perry, the veteran defensive back out of Michigan. Longtime Beef favorite. Talked to him during the coaches show. I thought he'd been here 10 years. Turns out it's only been 4. Seems like he's been here forever, but put the stop in on first down. 2nd and goal, 6 yards out. Wishbone formation, 2 men in motion. They'll try and step the screen. It looked like it was completed then dropped. Will they call it a catch? They will. The ball is on the ground, but they'll say he caught it, came down for a loss. That was Fred Bruno. And that was close to possibly being an incomplete pass. There you go. They came around. They found it, Kirk. It's an incomplete pass. Make it 3rd down. I didn't know if he had that long enough before he made that move. Initially, they called it complete. Came in, overruled it. No loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal from 6 yards out. Under 8 minutes to go. 2 wideouts near side. Quick throw again over the near side. And the Beef swarm it. Short game. The ball's on the ground. The ball's on the ground. They're going to call forward progress as the whistles will stop that. Omaha came up with the loose ball, but they say that the play was dead. And it'll be 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Place kicking a week ago. They only tried extra points. They went 2 for 5, Sioux City did. 40%, so they'll leave the offense on the field. It's 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. 7-1 early. Wideouts in motion, left side. A high snap. Smith has to go up. He can't get it.
No.
They got him. They got him in the backfield as he tried to get that ball. The Beef defense has held on downs. That play was doomed from the get-go, as the Beef learned last week. If you can't snap the ball, not a lot of good things happen. And that one on a big play was too high. Smith tried to bring it down, could not. And the Beef met him when he found the ball.
A good defensive stand for the Beef.
Want to go back and correct, they actually did call that a rouge when they did not get out of the end zone, so it's actually 8-1 for the Beef. 7-point lead. They corrected that during the timeout. 7:04 remaining. First quarter of play. Omaha's run 1 play from offense is a touchdown. We'll see what they do on play number 2. Jackson puts a pair in motion, takes a snap, quick throw, far side, it's complete. Gain of 2 or 3 yards for the Beef. It's Derek Curtis getting his first catch out to the 13-yard line. Nice little quick drop and pass. Short gain after that 45-yard bomb on the first drive. It's 2nd down and 7, Omaha at their own 13-yard line. 6.5 and counting, first quarter. Jackson wants to throw. They set up a screen on the near side. It's complete. Good coverage, though, by Sioux City to bring down the ball carrier, Norman Dardan. But pickup of another 5 yards on 2nd down will be 3rd down and manageable. 3rd down and 2 from the 17-yard line.
And that was something we haven't seen a whole lot, him starting under center.
starting under center and complete passes. If you watched that game a week ago in Salina, the first half, a disaster. Never found any tempo offensively. They were shut out in the first half of play down at the Tony Pizza's Event Center. Different story so far here tonight. 6 minutes to go. Jackson under center. Hands off. He only needed 2 yards, but I think he only got 1. Handoff was to Darden in the backfield. They're going to spot him at the 17-yard line. Yeah, that's going to be about 4th down and 1. We'll see what Marvin Jones wants to do. I think he's going to have Sean King, his offensive coordinator, keep the offense out there, and he will. So a big play right here on 4th down. Omaha does not want to give the ball back to Sioux City deep in their own territory. The ball's at the 17-yard line. Jackson now back out of the gun. 15 on the play clock, puts a pair in motion on the far side, takes a snap, here comes the pressure, throws across the middle, it's incomplete. And Omaha's turned it over on downs. Had Anthony Jones on a crossing pattern, put it off his left hand, it falls to the field turf. And Sioux City is going to get the ball in great field position when we come back. 5:07 remaining, first quarter of play. Omaha out in front, 8-1. You're listening to Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network. Omaha Mattress King showroom in Millard has many mattresses right on display. They're a locally owned chain of mattress stores that offers quality at a great price. They have adjustable beds, queen mattresses, king beds, twin beds, full and king and queen mattresses as well. Fast delivery. Come and see what they have on sale. They also have great financing to get you into that mattress that you want. Visit them today online, omahamattressking.com, or in person. They're right off Millard Avenue in downtown Millard. Hey, you've got a car, but now we need to make it a cool car. One place to go in town, In Phase Car Audio. They've got you set up. You need an alarm. You need amplifiers, speakers. Let people know that you're coming. Radar detectors, LED lighting, safety solutions, and more. If you want to add it to your car, they have it at In Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, inphasecaraudio.com, or even better yet, stop by the store, 134th and L Street, inphasecaraudio.com. At First Command Financial Services, they are committed to coaching our nation's military families become financially disciplined and confident. They pride themselves on helping clients get financially squared away from the start of their military careers all the way to retirement and beyond. Give them a call today. It's 402-291-3040 or visit them on their website at firstcommand.com. Proud sponsors of Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football. Certified Piedmontese beef is a healthier beef that offers customers unbelievable tenderness and flavor. With fewer calories, less fat, and higher protein per ounce than beef from other breeds, it's an ideal source of lean and delicious protein for today's increasingly health-conscious customer. A serving of certified Piedmontese beef has even fewer calories, ounce for ounce, than salmon, yet it challenges prime-grade beef and tenderness. You've got to check it out. Go online, Piedmontese, Piedmontese.com. Back at the Slaughterhouse, Sioux City takes over in great field position after Kirk. I don't know if I question the decision. I'm a little unsure about the play call on 4th down and 1, but neither here or there. Sioux City takes over deep inside Omaha territory. At the 17, they hand off the ball. It's going to go right back up the middle to the 13-yard line. Drew Prohaska on the carry to the 13, pick up about 3 yards. Prohaska, 5'8", 190 pounds, out of Briarcliff University, a veteran indoor player. Been with Sioux City for several years, was with Omaha briefly a couple seasons ago. As he had the first down carry, they actually gave him about 3. It's 2nd down and 7, 2 wideouts on the near side. Smith drops back, he has pressure, flushes out to the left side. We have a flag on the play as he throws it into the seats, and then he's driven into the wall pretty hard as good chase was given to him by Zaya Gibson. And we'll see. You know better than to guess what the flag should be, Kirk.
Well, I was just scratching.
Oh, okay. I mean, you were right this time. It was a hold. Lots of pressure on Smith as he had to roll out to the left side and took a pretty good shot in those boards right in front of the Beef bench. But there's a flag on the play. It'll be 10 yards on Sioux City, so they'll back them up. Big break for Omaha as Sioux City started in great field position. So 2nd down
and 17. Ball is at the 23 of the Beef. 2 wideouts in the slots are in motion. Smith will dump it off quickly on the far side in front of the Beef bench. Good for 4 or 5 yards as he finds his wide receiver, Andre London, his second catch of the night. James Kerwin texted me to say London's a beast. Said he's playing tonight. Watch him. We will. And picks up 6 yards on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Bandits threatening, looking for the end zone for the first time tonight. It's 3rd down, probably 4-down territory for this team. Doesn't kick a lot of field goals. They're at the 16-yard line. Smith in the gun, Prohaska in the backfield in the pistol. Smith drops back. Here comes the pressure once again. They wrapped him up. The ball's on the ground, and they're going to wave it off and say that was an incomplete pass. It was a late incomplete signal. The whistles came out late, but they're going to say it's an incomplete pass. And it'll be 4th down.
It was a very strong pass rush, too. He moves to the left-handed quarterback, moving to his left.
Omaha coaches are wondering why that wasn't waved off until it was recovered and why they may not have let that play out and review it after the fact. Officials have the discretion to review, we'll just call them big plays in the game, but both teams have 2 challenges as well. But you can't overturn the incomplete pass, and on 4th down and 9, Sioux City will try their first field goal of the season. This one is from 31 yards out. As Mainz comes in, 2 for 5 on extra points. Long kick is up, and this is wide to the right. Mainz had the uno to start out the game, but the field goal goes wide to the right, and he misses on his first field goal attempt of 2021. 2:34 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Let's keep it right here. A big stop for Omaha when they give the ball up to Sioux City as deep as they did the 16-yard line to start that drive.
Yeah, good pass rush on 3rd down to set this up.
So the Marvin Jones defense comes up big to keep this a 7-point game. It's 8-1 if you're just joining us. Interesting start as Sioux City put the opening kickoff between the uprights for a an uno. I'm going to get all my French terms all mixed up here, but it was a uno to start the game. Omaha gets it at the 5, 1 play back the other way, a touchdown to make it 7-1. I got to get my abacus out. Sioux City fails to bring the ensuing kickoff out of the end zone. That's the Rouge, another 1 point. It's 8-1. That's how we got there.
But the good thing about it was you only have to move 1 beat.
Yeah.
Wrong.
So 8-1. Some discussions on whether a Rouge is 1 point or 2. Kirk Heyer.
I thought 1.
Well, we're going to find out as the phones are blowing up here.
Would be Rouge, though, because he was looking because he was tackled there. So it should be a safety. He came out and went back.
I don't recall. We're going to find out, though.
It should be, because he did come out and then went back in. And there was no forward progress.
On a kickoff, that'll still be a Rouge. The only question is it 1 point or is it 2 points? We're going to find out. For the moment, it's 8-1. Here's a little quick. Omaha starts at their 5-yard line. There's a flag on the play. Probably going to have a hold against the Beef as they tried to give it to Darden. And we'll wait for the call. So, flag on the play. We'll go down to the field.
Holding on the offense, number 65. The penalty is half the distance to goal. First down.
So the hold is against Omaha. They'll back them up half the distance. And Omaha will start 1st and 12 from their own 3-yard line. 2 men in motion. We've got movement once again. And we'll see who this goes against this time. It looked like, as you said, number 50 came out of the snap a little bit early, and he did. They'll back him up another half.
This is to the goal. First down.
So I happen to have a rule book right here, so I was able to look that up. Technology is great. So first down once again, 13 yards out. Quick screen passes to the far side. Curtis. About a gain of a yard or two. And it's going to be second down and long. So the Beef out to the 4-yard line. Second down, 11 yards to go, 1:30 and counting. First quarter of play, it's 8-1 Omaha. Two wideouts on the near side. High snap. Jackson wants to throw. He has Pargo one-on-one. It's a jump ball. It's too deep. It's intercepted. Intercepted. He should be down by contact. Not sure why that play continued, but Omaha went for the deep ball as Rashad Pargo deep. Overthrown. Xavier Spann comes in and gets the interception. Good idea, just the execution a couple steps off there, Kirk.
Yeah, he was actually stopped waiting. He got out jumped.
Spann gets his first interception of the season. In fact, first interception for Sioux City this year, as they did not have any against Wichita a week ago. So a turnover, and Sioux City will start at their own 5-yard line. 1:05 and counting. They hand it off to Bruno. Bruno bounces off a blocker out to the 10, out to the 12. Pickup of 7 as we go under 60 seconds. And Sioux City wants to see if they can cut that 7-point deficit. Be second down and 3. The 12-yard line. 40 seconds to go. They're going to put trips on the near side. 2 men in motion. Smith, pump fakes, now throws on the second. It's complete to the 20, down to midfield, into the wall in Beef territory. Nice play as he connects with his wide receiver in front of the scorer bench. Andre London once again, third catch of the night into Beef territory. Ball at the 23 of Omaha. Time almost expired here in the first quarter. We'll see if they get the snap off. They're down to 2. Under center as Smith puts the men in motion. Time has expired. They've let the play go. Everybody thought the quarter was over. It was over. They did not stop it. And Sioux City's wondering what happened. It ends up being a sack and a loss, and the coaches are asking, hey, you know the time had expired. End of the quarter now. Why not, Kirk? Loss of 3, sack to end the first quarter. 15 minutes in the books. Omaha out in front of an eventful one. That's the most eventful 8-1 game you will see. We'll be right back, quarter number 2. You're listening to Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
These days, it is busy all of the time. We all have our schedules packed constantly, but there's some things you just have to go take care of, and one of them is getting a haircut. Go get a great clip haircut at Great Clips. They make it easy. Men, women, and kids. They take care of everybody. You can go there, find the newest hairstyles, but do it on your schedule. They're open evenings, weekends, and best of all, no appointment necessary. Drop by Great Clips today for your next haircut. Proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef. At Schrock Innovations, they're proud to be the best in computer repair services for Omaha, Lincoln, Papillion, and Des Moines. Computer repair is a passion for the technicians at Schrock Innovations, and they know your time is valuable, and you need your technology fixed right away the first time. And they are proud to be a leader in computer repair as well. Call them today, 402-884-0880, or visit them at SchrockInnovations.com for locations near you. We've all heard the old saying, you're the company that you keep, and in everything they do at Valley Marine, their goal is to be the company that you keep, that helpful friend you call with a problem, that place you just drop by to say hello and share a laugh. Their dealership is comprised of an incredible team of people, all boaters like yourselves, with the common purpose to give you, the customer, the very best on water. It's simple, really, the golden rule. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Call today, 402-704-4961, or visit their website at valleymarine.net.
Welcome back to Ralston Arena, the Slaughterhouse, home of the Omaha Beef. Just a reminder, you're listening to KOBM Omaha, 94.5 FM, 1420 AM, and on myboomerradio.com and on the CIF network, all across the YouTubes. 8-1, 15 minutes in the books, getting ready to start quarter number 2. Smith sacked at the end of the first quarter. Looked like the clock had expired. They let the play go. He loses 4 yards. It's second down and 14 at their own 24. 2 wideouts near side. Smith drops back, throws near side. London once again. Pickup of 3 yards. It's going to bring up third down and 11, but London gets his 4th completion of the night. So third down and 10 for Sioux City. London making his presence early, 6'3", 225 pounds, big target for Daniel Smith. We'll see what they have on third down. They're at the Beef 22-yard line. Be about 36-yard field goal from here. They're 0 for 1 on field goals tonight. 2 men in motion. Smith drops back. Out of the gun, has pressure behind him. Looked like a hold. And he's driven into the board and into the score table. Wow. Over the wall, Smith. We mentioned he's a rookie. He's going to have to learn to get rid of that ball, or else he's going to get taken out of the arena like he just did right there. Legal hit, but he's got to get rid of that ball to avoid that next time.
Well, and even definitely a left-handed offense. He's rolling left, rolling left, rolling left. That's too strong side.
If you're watching on YouTube, watch this again as he gets the pressure from behind and gets taken out with a big loss. So a loss of about 7 on the play. It's going to be a long field goal for Sioux City. They're 0 for 1 tonight. This one's going to be about 42 yards. Brandon Mines. Play clock's down to 2. They get the snap off. Long field goal is up. It looks like it's got the distance, but it's wide to the right. And he's 0 for 2 on the night on field goals. 13-12 remaining. Score stands at 8-1.
Now, he's wide right twice, so now you have to adjust your stance a little bit more toward the middle of the field.
You would think you would. All I know when I coach is kick for the middle, kick for the center, kick between the yellows. The rest is up to chance. 13-12, Omaha will start after the ball is kicked into the net at their own 5-yard line. And we've got a whistle on the play as the chain crews are not in place, and the officials will set things up. So an eventful first about 17 minutes of play, Kirk. You'd expect nothing less when these two teams meet up. We'll see what Andrew Jackson does this time from his own 5-yard line. 2 wideouts on each side. He puts them into motion. Here comes the rush. He gets the ball off quickly. It's complete to Arden. Gain of about 2 yards. Out to the 7-yard line. It's going to be second down and 8. Norman Darden out of the backfield gets the catch. They'll give him 1 yard. It'll be second down and 9 for the Beef. Beef first drive, 1 play, 45-yard touchdown. Second time stopped on downs in their own territory. This time it's second down 9. Play clock's under 10. They're hard to see because they're on the sides here at Ralston Arena. Tough for the quarterback. He gets the snap off. He's going to have to scramble. Pocket collapsed on him, and Jackson's not going to do a lot of running. He just showed wide right there. Loss of 1. It'll be third and 10.
He almost should have been a face mask call because he got his head pulled sideways.
I was going to say something looked funny on that play.
Yeah.
He came down awkwardly and went down on his knee. Loses a yard on the play, under 12 minutes to go. It's 3rd down and 10. You see the lineman on the left side declare eligible. They could throw to him if they like. First time I've seen that here tonight from Omaha. Rouse is the one who declared eligible. Here comes the rush. It's complete. Out to the 15 near the 20-yard line. That's Anthony Jones Jr., Marion University. 6'1", 180 pounds. A nice catch. Move the chains, but we got a flag on the play. I think this is coming back, Kirk. Yeah, we do have a hold against Omaha. So wipe out the completion. And it'll be half the distance to the goal line. Be back to about the 3-yard line. Make it 3rd down and 12. Omaha's going to have to try it again. Sioux City doing a pretty good job up front getting pressure on Jackson. And you have to be a little concerned. Not the most mobile quarterback as he lines up deep in his own end zone in the gun. 11:09 and counting. 2 wide outs, far side in motion. Here comes the rush. Quick pass. It's off the fingertips of his receiver across the middle, Norman Darden. Incomplete to the turf. It's 4th down and long. They're backed up in their own end zone. I assume the kicking crew will come out. And Reynolds is ready. Here they come. So after the first play, a 45-yard touchdown, we've seen a little bit of offense, but not a complete drive. They've been stalled out a couple times in their own territory. And now they're going to be kicking out of their own end zone. Remember, Omaha had issues a week ago in Salina on special teams. Had one similar to this, blocked for a safety into their own end zone. We'll see if Reynolds can do it here. It's going to be a coast-to-coast kick. It'll be about 53 yards. He tries to drive it. It will be returned. Bruno gets cut off. And here comes the 10, the 15, out to the 20, midfield, flag on the play, and tackled at the 18-yard line. Jeff Mack was the one who cut Bruno off on the return. And the penalty, we'll see what they come up with.
Would have to be a hold or a clip.
Defensive coordinator Mauro Lobin discusses with the white hat Vernon Brakefield. Doesn't like whatever was happening behind the play. They'll discuss it. He's going to lose the argument. And now we'll address the penalty. Clock stop at 10:03. Either way, Sioux City's going to have good field position. It's just how good. Let's find out. It is a hold on Sioux City. It's going to be a spot foul. They got Xavier Spann on the return for the hold. And they'll mark it back to the 16-yard line of Sioux City. So Sioux City will start at their own 16-yard line. They trail 8-1, 10:03 remaining. They put the game clock in motion. And we'll see what the Bandits have. Daniel Smith will operate under center. Trips to the near side. Prohaska in the backfield. They'll swing Bruno out to the far side. Smith pump fakes, wants to go deep. Can't find a man, now throws it into the seats. Incomplete. One of the strengths of the Omaha Beef defense, maybe the strength, is those defensive backs, Kirk, and they like to be tested. And usually for a quarterback, when he buys himself extra time, that's usually a good thing. But we've seen so far this season that extra time doesn't usually amount to open receivers.
No, and you watch the thing, too. Like I say, he's a left-hander, and he keeps coming back to the left.
2nd down 11. You also notice when he rolls out to his left side, or either side, he kind of cuts off the rest of his receivers. He doesn't look back, doesn't check back. I'm sure they'll be working with him on that as he throws on 2nd down out to the 20-yard line. He picks up about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. That's something that you'll see a lot from younger quarterbacks, doing all your reads in that progression, and make sure you don't let that defense cheat on you as you zone in on your favorite targets. 3rd down and 6 for Smith and the Bandits. They'll keep it on the ground. Bruno Stumbles around, finds the seam, finds the midfield stripe, and finds Omaha territory. They'll move the chains as he gets first down yardage. Nice piece of running by Fred Bruno. They'll spot it at the Omaha 24. He needed 5, he got 6. They're in beef territory, 8:20 remaining till halftime. Sioux City trying to find an offensive score for the first time tonight. Smith drops back, he looks to the near side this time, he has Bruno, and it's short! It looks like it's intercepted. We're waiting for the call, and it is! So Daniel Smith throws the ball back to Omaha. Taylor Hawkins goes up and gets it. That pass just a little bit short. They had a man downfield. If he could have hit him in stride, it would have been 6 for Sioux City. Instead, it's a turnover back to Omaha. Taylor Hawkins, one of the defensive backs for Marvin Jones. Lots of talent. Spent a little time in CFL before the COVID shut that league down. Gets the interception for Omaha, his first of the season. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him when we come back. You're listening to Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
We've all heard the old saying, you're the company that you keep. And in everything they do at Valley Marine, their goal is to be the company that you keep. That helpful friend you call with a problem. That place you just drop by to say hello and share a laugh. Their dealership is comprised of an incredible team of people, all boaters like yourselves, with the common purpose to give you, the customer, the very best on water. It's simple, really. The golden rule. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Call today, 402-704-4961, or visit their website at valleymarine.net. Football fans, are you an ink fan? Well, stop by and see our friends over at Eternal Tattoo and Body Piercing at any of their multiple facilities all across the Omaha and Lincoln metro areas. They are providing the cleanest facilities, which you know is important, especially in these times, and the best quality tattoo and body piercing services around this area. Check them out for yourself. Find a location, visit them online, eternalink.biz, B-I-Z, today for more information. Attention craft beer fans, at Pint Nine, they're committed to tradition and innovation. They stand on the tradition of brewers before them to create aroma-driven American ales and complex Belgian beers. They appreciate fine German.
Back at the Slaughterhouse so far. It's pretty much what we expected, which is unexpected, Kirk. You don't know how the game's going to go down. You just know it's going to be competitive. It's going to be exciting. You're going to see a lot of weird stuff you don't normally see, and so far we have. It's 8-1 Omaha.
Yeah, it's really not running the ball very much. It's throwing the ball, and that's a little bit out of the ordinary for them.
I was going to say, I'm actually surprised how much we're seeing them throw the ball in the air. This is atypical for most of the offenses we've seen over the last decade from Sioux City. So Omaha out in front, 8-1, 8:04 remaining, second quarter. These two teams will match up again 2 weeks from tonight up in Sioux City at the Tyson Event Center. Omaha has a bye next week, so back-to-back games against the Bandits, and you know you want to win the home game because that's going to be tougher than the road game, common sense tells you, and just makes this game all that much bigger here tonight for the Beef. Big game for Sioux City, too. They could take a commanding control of the standings. They're 2-0 coming into tonight. They already have a league win against Wichita, 38-6 a week ago. Omaha looking for their first league win of 2021. Omaha 1-1 on the season. They fell to the Liberty of Salina last week. 39-14, ugly game for Omaha. Omaha not finding the scoreboard until trailing 26-0. Didn't score until the third quarter. Back to action here. First down for Omaha from their own 5 after the interception. They hand it off to the running back, straight up the middle for Deshaun Jones. Picks up 3 yards out to the 8-yard line. It'll be second down and 7. Deshaun Jones getting the start tonight. Kenny Miles inactive at the running back position for Marvin Jones. Wanted to see what he get out of Deshaun here tonight. So he gets the call. Second down and 7:30 to go. 3 wideouts on the far side, 1 on the near side for Omaha. Sioux City comes with the pressure once again. Quick out and complete to the near side. Derek Curtis is the receiver at the 10-yard line. He quickly gets covered and driven into the wall, out of bounds. 3rd down and 3. Another 4 yards on the pitch and catch.
Just repeat, we need another 3.
Running clock in Champions Indoor Football. Clock is down to 7 minutes. Play clock down to 20 seconds. Jackson gets the call from his offensive coordinator. King breaks the huddle, brings him up to the line. Play clock down to 10. 2 men in the backfield. It's Rashad Pargo and Anthony Jones. They go into motion. Here comes the pressure. Quick throw once again. They go to Jones on the far side. Deshaun Jones. He gets a quick yard or 2, but it's going to be short of the first down marker, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. We'll see if Omaha gambles again in their own territory. And judging by the bench, it looks like they will.
Well, that play actually lost yardage.
Yeah, they give him no gain on it. Spotted at the 10, so it's going to be 4th and 5. Got to wonder if you can't get it in the first 3 plays at this part of the field. I think that's quite a gamble, but Omaha's willing to do it. 4th down and 5, big down. 2 men in motion for Jackson. Jackson drops back. Sioux City stays at coverage. Dump off to the near side. And it's going to be close. We'll see where they spot it. They do say it's a first down as they'll give it to him at the 15. Right in front of the Sioux City benches. They're helping the side judge with the spot. Said he hit the wall early, and they'll discuss it now. And now I think they're going to get this thing overturned. I just saw him point the other way, Kirk. And they have. The umpire has changed the call on the near side after literally making the call that he had made it right in front of the coaches. Look at him laughing with the coaches over there, Kirk. So they're discussing literally in front of the coach's bench. Got the call overturned. Marvin Jones does not like that. The challenge flag is going to come out. He wants them to look at that again.
Omaha Beef is challenging this ball on the field. Play is under further review.
So
they were trying to challenge over. Sioux City was trying to challenge that before.
Before they made the call of short. To set you up, it was a little pass out to the wall. He went up. Jones went up. The line contested the 15-yard line. He got to it. They spotted him at the 15. That official spotted him at the 15. They signaled first down, literally right in front of the Sioux City coaches. They discussed with him, right behind him. And then the call's reversed. Now going to a challenge. It's a judgment call either way. This is going to be one of those calls, I think, that it's going to go to not enough to overturn. Either way they would call that. It's going to be hard to see from the camera angle where the contact on the wall was.
Made, yes.
Especially on that side because the cameras are on the side of the wall. So it's behind that wall. You're not going to see that player with the wall. Replay of the events are not being shown in the arena, so we can't really help you with what they're seeing, but I can tell you Marvin Jones is not happy with how that sequence of events went down for Omaha.
All right, here comes an answer.
So they're discussing it. They're looking at the scoreboard, making some notes. Let's get the call. So they will uphold the call, and Omaha loses their first challenge of the night and a timeout to go with that. Like we said, I think where the position of the cameras were in the wall, that's going to be a tough one. Either way they called that. You said Sioux City was looking to challenge it before they overturned it. I don't think they would have won the challenge either if that thing would have went to review. But after all that, it's going to be Sioux City ball deep in Omaha territory at the 14-yard line, 8-1, trying to find the end zone, and the ball's on the ground. Smith gets it back up to his running back, Mack, down to the 13-yard line. Turns a near disaster into a gain of 2. Jeff Mack, another veteran at a Long Island University post, stayed with the play, picked up a yard or 2, second down and long for Sioux City. Approaching the 5-minute mark to halftime. Sioux City trying to add to their uno, their single point on the board. 2 wideouts on the far side for Sioux City going to motion. They turn one, hand it off to them inside the 10, down near the 7-yard line. That's Kamal Cass, who came out of the backfield out of Eastern New Mexico University. Gets about 7 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Ball at the 7-yard line for Sioux City. Quickly out of the huddle, back to the line, and the ball gets kicked away. They're going to have to reset that. And they do. Ball's at the 7-yard line. They need to get inside the 5. 3rd down and 2, 4:20 and counting to halftime. 8-1 Sioux City is trailing. Here's the handoff to Bruno. Bruno on the far side. Open field tackle is missed. Second effort gets him the first down. Chris Perry made contact with Bruno initially in the backfield. Looked like they had him stopped, but he shook the tackle and got inside the 5. Gain of 3 or 4 yards. It'll be 1st down and goal for Sioux City. First and goal from the 3. Tight formation for the Bandits. Strength is to the far side. Full house backfield. Which wide receiver? On the ground again. The ball's loose. It's fumbled. Did Omaha get on it? They think they did. We'll await the call, and they did. A huge turnover for Omaha, and the defense holds once again for the Beef. Wow.
Yeah, you see that with the quarterback being under center, and
rookie quarterback, first road game for Daniel Smith, and we've seen some issues in the center quarterback exchange for Sioux City. A couple of them have ended up on the carpet. We saw that high one on 4th down on the other end that they were unable to convert on due to a bad snap. Omaha's going to try to take advantage and keep exploiting that throughout the night. They'll take over from their own 5-yard line, 3.5 to go till halftime. Here's the handoff to Jones. He has a little seam, picks up 4 or 5 yards out near the 10-yard line. Omaha would like to put together a little bit of a drive here, see if they can eat the clock into halftime and avoid Sioux City getting another possession. But as we know, Kirk, 3 minutes is a long time in indoor football. Clock will stop at the 1-minute mark for a 1-minute warning. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Under 3 to go. It's 2nd down and 6. They run a sweep to the far side. It's Jones once again. He's got some good blockers in front of him. Picks up another 4 yards as he's driven into the far dasher boards. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for Omaha. So Omaha likely to use as much clock as they can here. See if they're able to convert on 3rd down, and then decide how quickly they want to run from there. Omaha only 20% on 3rd downs coming into this game. 2 for 10 on 3rd down conversions last week at Salina. 2 men in motion near side. They give it to Jones again on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage to the 15. Move the chains with 2:12 to go. So Omaha out to the 16-yard line. Jeremy Reynolds, the field goal kicker, awaits, might be called in to see if he can tack on a score. Under 2 minutes to go. 8-1 Omaha. Approaching halftime here at Ralston Arena. Jackson out of the pistol with Jones. 2 wideouts on the near side is Hardin and Pargo. They'll give it to Jones again. And the Bandits were ready. No gain on the play. Stopped at the line of scrimmage at the 15. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 90 seconds and counting. Omaha could let this run to the 1-minute warning if they desire. We'll see what they do. Well, they break the huddle with 1:20 to go. Going to try to get one more off. It's 2nd down and 10. Jones will send him over to the slot. Empty backfield now for Omaha. 2 wideouts on the far side in motion. Here's a quick hitch and complete out to the 16-yard line. Gain of only 1. This could be 3rd down and long, but we've reached the 1-minute warning here in Omaha. 58 seconds to halftime. It is 8-1 Omaha. We'll be right back for the final minute of the first half. You're listening to Omaha Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
At Titanium, their customers are a top priority. They're passionate about the Omaha HVAC services they provide, and they want you to be comfortable with their results. They've been in Omaha heating and cooling industry long enough to know that your satisfaction is what makes their business exist. They take pride in problem solving your HVAC unit's issues, ensuring that the problems you have when they arrive at your home or business won't happen after they leave. Call them today, 402-913-0536, or visit them online, titaniumomaha.com. Whether it's small-scale digital printing projects or a high-volume, high-end offset print project, DBS Burke has the proper equipment and craftsman-level machine operators to produce your message beyond your expectations. Find out why DBS Burke is the best source for mailing services, kitting, and fulfillment, wide-format printing projects such as posters, banners, signs, and signage. Call them today, 402-455-1200, or visit dbsburke.com. Ozzy Sports Bar and Grill. It's a locally owned, family-friendly sports bar striving to be everything a neighborhood spot should be. Enjoy their delicious homemade food and casual atmosphere while you watch your favorite games or just catch up with family and friends. Whether it's group gathering, business meeting, dining by the huge open-air patio, partying with all your friends and family, they do it all. At Ozzy's Roadhouse, they want their place to be there anytime you need it. Visit them today online, Ozzy'sRoadhouse.com, or in person, 127th Westport Parkway in La Vista.
McAllister's Deli is known for great food, wide variety, exceptional customer service, and its famous sweet tea. Plus, it's family friendly. Whether you're in the mood for a sandwich, spud, soup, or salad, the menu is a real winner. Oh, and if you're ever in a time crunch, there's no need to settle. McAllister's offers online and app ordering. Choose your favorites, submit the order, and head on over. Your freshly prepared meal will be ready when you need it, just how you like it. What are you waiting for? Stop by 603 South 72nd Street and enjoy a delicious meal today.
Ralston Arena, the Slaughterhouse. 58 seconds to halftime of the first of the I-29 2021 trilogy. It's Omaha out in front, 8-1, but they face 3rd down and 10. Big play to see how both teams will play the rest of this half. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Again, 58 seconds, a long time in indoor football. You could see a couple, 2 or 3 scores even. You never know. 2 men in motion. Here comes the rush. Jackson finds Harden in Bandit territory down to the 23-yard line. Gain of 12 yards on the completion. A big pass by Andrew Jackson.
Beautiful catch. He went up and grabbed it.
So complete, fresh set of downs to the 23-yard line. Correction, that's Anthony Jones Jr. on the completion. That 11 looked like the 7 on the back of the jersey, so I'll make sure credit is given where due. 35 seconds left. Again, Omaha 2 timeouts. We're down to 30. They're at the 23-yard line of Sioux City. Gonna have to watch the clock now. 2 men in motion on the near side. They do a little toss sweep into the wall. Driven hard. Nice tackle there by Reagan Northrup, driving Jones into the wall, which will stop the clock as we have traditional football timing rules. After the 1-minute warning, Omaha will also take their timeout to decide what to do here. With 22 seconds left at the 19-yard line of Sioux City, Kirk.
And
so another timeout. You got a chance to probably run 2 or 3 down towards the end zone. If you have something short, you can get that first down, stop the clock one more time. Have to get at least an attempt for 3 here.
Yeah, to just stop to think. I mean, hardly any scoring at all in this first half.
We saw scoring on the first three plays. First three plays all had scores. Nothing since. We saw the Uno. We saw a one-play 45-yard touchdown. We saw a Rouge coming out the other end. Since then, it's been between the goal lines, but a lot of action between the goal lines. Seen some huge third down or huge defensive stops, and so far, 8-1, one possession game, 22 seconds to go. They break the huddle. Trips on the near side for the Beef. 2nd down and 6. They'll swing 2 in motion to the left side. Jackson has time. He wants to scramble now. Straight up the middle. It's Jones Jr. leads forward into the end zone. Did he get there? It's a touchdown, Omaha. 19-yard touchdown. Andrew Jackson to Anthony Jones Jr. and Omaha gets their 2nd touchdown of the first half and jump out in front 14-1 with 16 seconds to go until the break. Boy, Andrew Jackson had plenty of AstroTurf in front of him. He thought about it. There was so much room, but he didn't want to. He knows he makes his money with his arm and finally found the receiver. Good for the 19-yard touchdown. Jeremy Reynolds in for the point after. Placement's down, the kick is up, and it is good. 16 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Omaha is out in front, 15-1. We'll come back and finish up the first half. You're listening to Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Cell phone repair with 5 locations. Lake Manawa, 79th and Dodge, 148th and Maple, 168th and Center, and 24th and Cornhusker. Expert repairs done fast. Gadgets play a major role in your personal and professional life. When your phone, tablet, or laptop breaks, you need professional service fast. That's where we come in. Is your phone dying too soon, or are you constantly hooking up to your charger? The experts at Cell Phone Repair can get it replaced 30 minutes or less so you can stay connected. Stop in today to one of our 5 locations or find us online at cellphonerepair.com. CPR. Bringing your gadgets back.
Back at the Slaughterhouse, 16 ticks until halftime. Omaha with the kickoff after the 19-yard touchdown between Andrew Jackson and Anthony Jones Jr. They hook up for the first time tonight in the end zone, and it's 15-1 Omaha. Big 2-possession game now for Omaha. But 16 seconds, 1 timeout for Sioux City. We'll see what happens. Good kickoff return can put them in scoring position real quick, and they will get the second half kickoff as well. So Sioux City would like to see if they can force something really quick here before going into the locker room. Jeremy Reynolds will put the ball near the right hash mark on the goal line, checks his kickoff coverage team, puts his right foot into it. It's a low squib kick. He'll be fielded by Prohaska. He does not field it cleanly, but does get out of it to midfield. He's got the big return up the far sideline, and that's how you respond. Exactly what Sioux City needed to head into the locker room. Kirk, what did we say? Plenty of time. We might see 2 or 3 more scores. Sioux City responds with a touchdown. Drew Prohaska on the return, and the special team scores the Bandits their first touchdown of the night. Prohaska, 37-yard kickoff return for a touchdown with 7 seconds remaining until halftime. And the extra point coming to make this a 7-point game once again. 2 for 5 a week ago on extra points. This one's down. The kick is up. It is good, but there's a flag on the far sideline. And we'll see what the call is. Everybody's going to the bench, so I believe this is going against Omaha.
CP was on the wall.
So the Beef were offsides. They declined the penalty. The point after counts. 7 seconds to go. It's a 1-possession game once again. That's exactly what we said they needed to do. Big return. They got it all. 7-point game. Omaha would like to return the favor now. You never know, but if they're not able to, Sioux City gets that ball to start the second half, and it's a ball game once again.
Well, again, with that kick, too, coming over to the right side, the old cardinal rule in kicking game is to stay in your lanes. And a little bit too much excitement going for that ball rolling around on the ground. And they lost their angle.
You also want to try to get him towards a wall, use that defender, and he went right up the middle, found the gaps, and then found the end zone. 7 seconds to go. As Omaha will see if they could get the big return. They've got the guys back there to do it. It's Chris Perry along with Deshaun Jones. Jones has done most of the returns. They probably won't get a clean kick to field. As you can see, if you're watching, the ball is laying on the tee sideways, so they're signaling this is a squib, and it is a squib up the middle, fielded by Jones at the 15. He's going to go to the 20. He's at midfield and down to the 25, 4 seconds to go, but enough time for a long field goal. We'll see if they send Reynolds out for what would be about a 40-yard attempt. Offense is coming out. And it looks like they're going to try their chances with Andrew Jackson, see if he can throw something downfield instead. Or something very quick to see if they get Reynolds an extra couple yards. Omaha does have a single timeout left. 4 seconds until halftime. Ball is on the midfield stripe, right on the Beef logo. 15-8 Omaha. Sioux City will get the ball first in half number 2. See what happens in the final 4 seconds here. They line up Dart in the slot. Curtis on the near side. Jackson has time and finds it up the far wall, but time's expired. They're going to put him out of bounds, and that's how the half's going to end. Sioux City was willing to give up the medium pass because the time would expire, just didn't want to give up the long pass, and the short pass wasn't there as well. So Omaha tried to see if they could make something happen, could not. And we've reached halftime here at Ralston Arena, and we have a good one. 15-8 Omaha. I-29 rivalry is hit halftime. We'll come back. We'll talk about the first half of play and see what else is going on in the CIF on this Saturday in mid-April. We'll be right back. Halftime here at the Slaughterhouse, 15-8 Omaha. You're listening to Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Hungry for a quality fried fish meal? Head over to Luffy's Fried Fish, located off of 72nd Street here in Omaha. Luffy serves a variety of appetizing dishes that will satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal and leave fully satisfied. Luffy's Fried Fish, proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
We've all heard the old saying, you're the company that you keep, and in everything they do at Valley Marine, their goal is to be the company that you keep, that helpful friend you call with a problem, that place you just drop by to say hello and share a laugh. Their dealership is comprised of an incredible team of people, all boaters like yourselves, with the common purpose to give you, the customer, the very best on water. It's simple, really, the golden rule. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Call today, 402-704-4961, or visit their website at valleymarine.net. Solarion conducts clinical research studies for pharmaceutical and biotechnology companies for investigational medicines currently in research and development to treat a wide variety of illnesses and conditions. You could be a part. Find out more. Call them today, 866-445-7033, or visit Solarion online at their website. It's helpresearch.com. Is customer service dead, you ask? Well, at Zero Res, you may call them old-fashioned, but they believe customers deserve to be treated just like your family. From the rock stars that answer the phone to the team at your doorsteps, they all share the same passion to make customers happy. Their guarantee is much more than a service warranty. It's their commitment to wow their customers. If you need your carpets cleaned right, call your friends at Zero Res, 402-603-0570, or visit ZeroResNE.com. Mangelson's offers the community a family-oriented place to shop for fun and sometimes unusual items. Discover something new in their many departments, including crafts, art supplies, home decor, candles, a year-round Christmas shop, giftware, wedding, fabrics, gourmet foods, the prop room for Halloween, and party goods. They also offer custom services in floral, framing, and party good departments. For over 50 years, Mangelsons have had the opportunity to provide a service to nurture bonding time within Omaha families. From hosting family events to selling crafting supplies, they thank you for letting them into your world. They look forward to serving you soon, and while you're there, be sure to enjoy a bag of their famous popcorn. Visit them today, Mangelsons.com, online or in person. You know where they're at, right down there on 84th Street, right off of I-80. Comfort Inn and Suites on 70th and Grover is Omaha's freshest hotel with a great central location. Just completed a total hotel renovation. They feature rooms and suites that include high-speed internet access, free full hot cooked breakfast daily. They feature the on-site Firewater Grill. It's the home of the Omaha Beef Coaches Show on Monday nights, serving local favorites daily. Hotel is located just off I-80 at 72nd Street, within minutes to several attractions and businesses including the Furniture Mart, UNO, Horseman's Park, Funplex, Rolls Arena, and also the new Baxter Arena. The hotel is located with a short drive, CenturyLink, Henry Dorley Zoo, downtown Omaha, and Omaha's Eppley Airfield. Also, if you're visiting for the College World Series, the Berkshire Hathaway meeting, Mahoff Music Festival, Taste of Omaha, Nebraska Balloon and Wine Festival, Jazz on the Green, Shakespeare on the Green, or any of those, you'll find the Comfort Inn centrally located within minutes of each one of these. Make your reservations today. Call them 531-213-4085 or book online, choicehotels.com. Attention craft beer fans, at Pint Nine, they're committed to tradition and innovation. They stand on the tradition of brewers before them to create aroma-driven American ales and complex Belgian beers. They appreciate fine German lagers and English session ales, but they also crave the innovation of one-off batches and barrel aging. Their beers are highly fermentable and highly digestible while being scientifically sound and artfully executed. They hope you enjoy drinking their beers as much as they enjoy brewing them. Visit their website today. It's pint9brewing.com. Cheers.
I always wanted to do this. The mess, the noise. It's gonna be awesome.
Babe, what are you talking about? And what's with the sledgehammer?
I'm gonna demo the bathroom.
We chose Bathfitter to do the remodel, remember?
So?
With Bathfitter, there's no demolition or mess. They custom make our new bath and can install it in as little as 1 day.
No demo?
No demo.
Bathfitter's been exceeding expectations for 35 years, and we've got over 2 million satisfied customers to prove it. Visit bathfitter.com to learn more and book your free in-home consultation.
Halftime at the Slaughterhouse as the I-29 rivalry has reached halftime. Omaha is out in front 15-8. Sioux City actually led briefly 1-0 to start the game with the Uno. Omaha responded with a one-play touchdown, and we've seen action back and forth, lots of defensive stops, and a final 1 minute put both teams on the board as well, 15-8 here in Ralston Arena. Only other action tonight in the Champions Indoor Football, Wyoming at home again, facing a tough challenge. We'll see where Wyoming is as they host the Salina Liberty. Salina comes in at 3-0, Wyoming 2-1. As they get ready for that matchup. It's 8 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time out in Gillette. I know there's been lots of questions. The league games and non-league games count this season in Champions Indoor Football. All teams except Dodge City scheduled a non-league contest. Point differentials, whatnot, stats will not count the tiebreakers. Hopefully that answers some questions. There's been confusion. We did it to ourselves, Kirk. Kirk's always confused. He's not even going to chime in on it. But 15-8 here at halftime in Omaha. We come back. We'll take a look at statistics and highlights from the first half of play. You're listening to Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
If you're moving to or from Omaha and you're looking to hire the best local moving company, look no further than King's Moving. Whether you're buying a new home in the metro area, or you need to move a commercial business from one location to another, or maybe you're moving in or out of an apartment, lots of stairs, or an assisted living center, they're licensed, insured, and highly trained moving experts. They can help. Call them today at 402-676-0719 or visit their website at kingsmoving4you.com. See the Trainer offers a full line of in-stock bracing, home health, and rehabilitation products. Whether your pain results from a chronic condition or an acute injury, they're dedicated to improving your quality of life. Their knowledgeable staff will do their best in assisting you in selecting the appropriate product to best fit your needs. In-stock products for orthopedic, sports medicine, rehabilitation, home health, and patient education. Visit See the Trainer. They've got you covered. Visit them today, 131st and West Dodge Road, or online at seethetrainer.com. At Roberts Nursery, they understand there is a wide range of companies to choose from for your nursery needs. However, they pride themselves on being unique and focused on long-term customer relationships. Whether it's a custom landscape, fertilization of your lawn, or even a simple perennial purchase, Roberts Nursery is here to provide you the finest products and highest quality service possible. To learn more about their services, visit them online, robertsnursery.com, or visit them on 156th Street, just north of Fort. At McAllister's Deli, their sandwiches are piled high, their tea is famous, and their salads, soups, and giant spuds are packed with fresh and flavorful ingredients. Find a new favorite or try one of their classics. They are all handcrafted just for you. Call them today at 402-403-3207 or on the web at McAllisterdeli.com, or even better yet, visit them in person, 72nd and Jones Street in Omaha. Hey, isn't Scores the only bowling alley in Ralston? Well, fact is, we may never actually know for sure. But what we do know is that Scores has been your headquarters for fun right in the middle of Ralston for decades. They offer something for everyone in the group, including bowling, darts, keno, and pool. Enjoy a night out with their full bar and have fun with your friends. Visit them today, right in the middle of downtown Ralston, right up the street from Ralston Arena, 7602 Main Street, or online, Scores, SCORZ, SportsCenter.com. Omaha Mattress King showroom in Millard has many mattresses right on display. They're a locally owned chain of mattress stores that offers quality at a great price. They have adjustable beds, queen mattresses, king beds, twin beds, full and king and queen mattresses as well. Fast delivery. Come and see what they have on sale. They also have great financing to get you into that mattress that you want. Visit them today online, omahamattressking.com, or in person. They're right off Millard Avenue in downtown Millard. At Schrock Innovations, they're proud to be the best in computer repair services for Omaha, Lincoln, Papillion, and Des Moines. Computer repair is a passion for the technicians at Schrock Innovations, and they know your time is valuable and you need your technology fixed right away the first time. And they are proud to be a leader in computer repair as well. Call them today, 402-884-0880, or visit them at SchrockInnovations.com for locations near you.
Back at the Slaughterhouse, 15-8, Omaha out in front of Sioux City. Halftime here at Ralston Arena in Kirk. Back and forth, close game. Not much of a flow, an interesting game, but that's typical of what we see when these two teams hook up.
Certainly, when they're playing, and like I said, nothing really exciting as far as big plays or anything like that, but that can change real fast.
We saw, as we said, we saw the new UNO rule actually put into place last season as the league kind of false started along with the rest of the world in the pandemic season of 2020. We actually saw one in the preseason game that Omaha did play here, the only game they played last year. It was the opposing team that kicked it. You remember that? The semi-pro kicker
yes.
started the game off with an UNO. We saw one here tonight to start. That is a rule now in the Champions Indoor Football on kickoff. And that was interesting to see them go for it in a game like this. Risk-reward, right? It's something that we've talked to the coaches about throughout the league. We thought we'd see more towards the latter stages of the game when you might need that point.
Need the point, yes.
Instead of going for it, because the risk is if you don't get it between the uprights and get that point with the ball at the 5-yard line, it goes over the wall, it comes out to the 25-yard line. So that's a lot of field position for 1 point. In a long game, you don't know how many points are going to be scored.
Yeah, and it was the only one they scored up until.
All their scores have been on special teams. The Uno to start the game. Omaha responded with a 45-yard, one-play drive as Andrew Jackson and Rashad Pargo, the old Salina teammates, hooked up on the first play from scrimmage to make it 7-1. And then kickoff coverage. We've seen this a couple times already this year. It was a rouge, and it looked like Sioux City Drew Prohaska on the kick return actually kind of got out of the end zone, but then he went backwards. That's where the problem came. Lost his forward momentum, or the forward progress, as he reestablished and tried to come out again. They marked it short of the goal line. The Rouge gave Omaha another point, made it 8-1. Omaha finally scored after the 1-minute warning, another touchdown as Andrew Jackson connected with Jones for a 19-yard touchdown reception to make it 15-1, but on the ensuing kickoff, Drew Prohaska once again made up for the Rouge by bringing it all the way back to the end zone, returned the kick for a touchdown, and that's where we stand at halftime here at Ralston Arena, 15-8. Salina and Wyoming getting ready to kick off in Gillette momentarily. Also, you can visit that game on the Champions Indoor Football Network on YouTube and watch the action in the only other game in CIF this weekend. That game starts at 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain Time here on Champions Indoor Football Network. You're listening to Omaha Beef Football here on the Boomer Sports Network. It's halftime, 15-8 Omaha. We'll be right back after these messages here on the Boomer Sports Network.
Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they strive to be a center of excellence for orthopedics and sports medicine. They're also the official doctors of the Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football Team. They're a group of board-certified orthopedic physicians, many of whom have had fellowships or trained in subspecialty areas. Their physicians have trained among some of the top medicine experts and training facilities in the country. They place a great deal of value on each and every opportunity they have to assist patients regain their quality of life they deserve. Call them today, 402-488-3322. Mangelson's offers the community a family-oriented place to shop for fun and sometimes unusual items. Discover something new in their many departments, including crafts, art supplies, home decor, candles, a year-round Christmas shop, giftware, wedding, fabrics, gourmet foods, the prop room for Halloween, and party goods. They also offer custom services in floral, framing, and party good departments. For over 50 years, Mangelsons have had the opportunity to provide a service to nurture bonding time within Omaha families. From hosting family events to selling crafting supplies, they thank you for letting them into your world. They look forward to serving you soon, and while you're there, be sure to enjoy a bag of their famous popcorn. Visit them today, Mangelsons.com, online or in person. You know where they're at, right down there on 84th Street, right off of I-80. Imagine having a luxury hotel quality bath in your own home. That's what you'll get with Bath Fitter. Bath Fitter will install a beautiful luxury tub in as little as 1 day. There's no demo, no mess, and no stress. And with thousands of options to choose from, you can custom design a bath that you will love. Did I mention that's guaranteed for as long as you own your home? With over 35 years of experience and more than 2 million satisfied customers, Bath Fitter makes upgrading your bath easy. Visit bathfitter.com today to book your free in-home consultation.
Hungry for a quality fried fish meal? Head over to Luffy's Fried Fish, located off of 72nd Street here in Omaha. Luffy serves a variety of appetizing dishes that will satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal and leave fully satisfied. Luffy's Fried Fish, proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
The Marine Corps' mission reflects every Marine's purpose. In essence, our nation is that purpose. In our world, in ourselves, and in our way, There are conflicts, challenges, and obstacles that must be fought confidently and defeated convincingly for our nation to prevail. These looming battles come in many forms and occur on many fronts, but each comes down to a critical choice: to demand victory or accept defeat, to pull together or fall apart, to give in or cave in. It's a decision each Marine conveys to our nation with each battle won. Join today, be one of the few, the proud, the United States Marines. Marines.com. Realtor Bree Beck with Berkshire Hathaway. Bree grew up in the state of Nebraska and graduated from UNO with her bachelor's in marketing and management. She started her career in the real estate industry as a marketing specialist for realtors all over the country. Bree is an avid lover of the Omaha Beef and a former prime dancer. This lover of wine, cheese, dogs, and Husker football will leverage her expertise to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Call Bree today, 402-578-1678, or visit her online at letsbreereal.com. Whether it's small-scale digital printing projects or a high-volume, high-end offset print project, DBS Burke has the proper equipment and craftsman-level machine operators to produce your message beyond your expectations. Find out why DBS Burke is the best source for mailing services, kitting, and fulfillment wide-format printing projects such as posters, banners, signs, and signage. Call them today, 402-455-1200, or visit dbsburke.com. Yeah, you've got a car, but now we need to make it a cool car. One place to go in town, In Phase Car Audio. They've got you set up. You need an alarm. You need amplifiers, speakers. Let people know that you're coming. Radar detectors, LED lighting, safety solutions, and more. If you want to add it to your car, they have it at In Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, inphasecaraudio.com, or even better yet, stop by the store, 134th and L Street, inphasecaraudio.com. Ozzy's Sports Bar and Grill. It's a locally owned, family-friendly sports bar striving to be everything a neighborhood spot should be. Enjoy their delicious homemade food and casual atmosphere while you watch your favorite games or just catch up with family and friends. Whether it's group gathering, business meeting, dining by the huge open-air patio, partying with all your friends and family, they do it all. At Ozzy's Roadhouse, they want their place to be there anytime you need it. Visit them today online, Ozzy'sRoadhouse.com, or in person, 127th Westport Parkway in La Vista.
Halftime at Ralston Arena continues. Halftime festivities. Kirk, lots of dancing. I know you love the dancers.
Yes, it's one of my favorite pastimes.
Got to keep Kirk in press row. He's go out there, bust a move too. As we reach halftime here at Ralston Arena. Just a reminder, no coaches show this week. The Omaha Beef will be on a bye this coming week, so the coaches show will return to the Firewater Bar and Grill a week from Monday night, 6 o'clock. It's attached to the Comfort Inn, and if you didn't join us, Mario Godolfo from the Comfort Inn offering up the ultimate tailgate prize. If you come visit us during the coaches show, you can enter that. It involves a tailgate before the last home game, tickets to the game, a night at the Comfort Inn, party at the Firewater, all sorts of stuff, gear and whatnot. You'll want to check that out. The only way you can sign up for that is to attend one of the coaches' shows in person, 6 o'clock Monday nights of game weeks at the Firewater Bar and Grill. It's at 70th and Grover, attached to the Comfort Inn and Suites.
Yeah, but Mario is a wonderful sponsor. Comfort Inn, they're, in all my time with the Beef, we really never had anybody that has done that good a job for us.
Good friend of the franchise, and you can catch little unscheduled versions of the coaches show at the Firewater Bar and Grill many nights. I just give you that little tip right there. Join in person. I think there's one last night too.
Yes, yeah, a lot of secrets.
A lot of action. Stop by there. Great food, great drinks, great company, a lot of live music as well. Reminder then as well, no game next week. We are back in action on the football field. That will be next week after the bye. Back in Sioux City. The game is actually 2 weeks from tomorrow, Kirk. It's a Sunday game. How about that? Oh, look at you. You got excited about that. It's an afternoon game. It'll be a 4:05 kickoff up at the Tyson Center in Sioux City, the rematch of this contest. And, if it's anything like this one, there's going to be some memories to rehash for that game as well. They'll rematch 2 weeks from tonight, and then a third time to close out the season at the end of June. That game also will be in Sioux City. It'll be a Saturday night contest, and if history is any guide, there will be something at stake when those two teams meet in late August in Sioux City.
Yeah, now if memory serves me right, I mean,
I wouldn't trust your memory, but go ahead.
2 years ago, I mean, that was the first time in a long time that we played and lost in Sioux City.
That's true.
I can't remember the time over the years that we had lost up there.
At least when we've been around.
Yeah.
There's a little gap in there that apparently there's a lot of losses against Sioux City for the 6 or 7 years we weren't around. But anyways, in current times, and that last Sioux City trip, Sioux City fans will remind you, was not pretty by any means. That was an ugly game if you were a Beef fan. Never in that contest at all, as Sioux City was victorious. So Omaha will try to exercise those demons. Again, it's a Sunday game, so a good travel game. An afternoon contest, so easy travel with the kids, just over an hour up to Sioux City, up I-29 for part 2 of the 3-part regular season I-29 rivalry. We'll come back just about ready for the second half kickoff. Omaha 15, Sioux City 8, halftime at Ralston Arena. You're listening to Omaha Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
At McAllister's Deli, their sandwiches are piled high, their tea is famous, and their salads, soups, and giant spuds are packed with fresh and flavorful ingredients. Find a new favorite or try one of their classics. They are all handcrafted just for you. Call them today at 402-403-3207 or on the web at McAllisterdeli.com, or even better yet, visit them in person, 72nd and Jones Street in Omaha. Hey, isn't Scores the only bowling alley in Ralston? Well, fact is, we may never actually know for sure. But what we do know is that Scores has been your headquarters for fun right in the middle of Ralston for decades. They offer something for everyone in the group, including bowling, darts, keno, and pool. Enjoy a night out with their full bar and have fun with your friends. Visit them today, right in the middle of downtown Ralston, right up the street from Ralston Arena, 7602 Main Street, or online, Scores, SCORZ, SportsCenter.com. Omaha Mattress King showroom in Millard has many mattresses right on display. They're a locally owned chain of mattress stores that offers quality at a great price. They have adjustable beds, queen mattresses, king beds, twin beds, full and king and queen mattresses as well. Fast delivery. Come and see what they have on sale. They also have great financing to get you into that mattress that you want. Visit them today online, omahamattressking.com, or in person. They're right off Millard Avenue in downtown Millard. Since beginning in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2000, Salsa Rita's has expanded to locations in 18 states, and they keep on growing. With bright, colorful, comfortable restaurants and signature dishes like their quesarito, customers and interested franchisees ask them all the time, how is it done? Well, they're happy to share the secret. Start each day making fresh, homemade salsas. The salsas are so good, salsa is in their name. They hand mash the guacamole and make wildly addictive tortilla chips. Fresh, all day, every day. They flame grill choice steak and chicken and offer options like shrimp and more toppings to personalize meals to your taste. Salsa Rita's is almost always a local's choice for best Mexican food. Call them 402-957-0595 or visit them on the web at salsaritas.com, or better yet, try them in person. 510 South 72nd Street right here in Omaha.
When I hired Bathfitter, I got a new bathtub that I love. It's made with the same quality materials they used in luxury hotels. It's great. Even my mom thinks so.
I love your new tub, sweetie.
Trouble is, when she visits, she thinks she's staying in a 5-star hotel.
Could I get fresh towels?
Yes, Mom! Mom.
From luxury hotels to homeowners, Bathfitter exceeds expectations. Transform your bathroom in as little as 1 day. Visit bathfitter.com to learn more and book your free in-home consultation.
Even when a big game isn't on, Jersey Sports Bar, Grill, and Keno doubles as a comfortable neighborhood bar with an aural entertainment provided by state-of-the-art Bose sound system with a digital jukebox accessing over 250,000 songs. Jersey Sports Bar, Grill, and Keno offers over 20 local and international beers on tap and dozens more by the bottle. Full liquor and wine selection as well. Live Keno, where you can win up to $50,000 in cash. Leather Keno chairs, darts, video games, and a staff that prides itself on prompt, friendly, indulgent service. It sets them apart from the run-of-the-mill sports bars. See for yourself. 501 Olson Drive in Papillion.
Just about ready to kick off the second half of play. Teams are back out and getting ready to line up. Kirk Heyer. I will say something to watch in the second half. After watching a game and a half of league play for Omaha, it just doesn't feel like Omaha has found that identity offensively yet.
No, they haven't. And, even last week, turnovers, just bad play, really. You're exactly right as far as finding it. Now, we'll come back and say, we'll see what the coaching and things. The biggest change you make is at halftime because there's not another halftime, right? So,
that's true.
See what's going on, and that's where you're going to make the changes. And let's see that we made a little progress here.
We saw the one big play, and then we saw that short drive for the other touchdown, but a lot of defense really keeping the Beef in this game right now. But just not seeing the consistent drives with the veteran talent offensively that Omaha has. I think that's disappointing. I know Omaha only scoring 14 points a week ago was very disappointing to them. They're on pace for 30 right now. I don't think they'd be a whole lot happier with that. They expect to put some points on the board a lot more often than they have so far. We'll see what half number 2 brings. Sioux City won the toss in the opening half, declined to the second half. We'll get the ball first in half number 2. Jeremy Reynolds puts it on the tee and puts it into play. Low squib kick fielded by Prohaska at the 12-yard line. Here he goes again. Has it into Beef territory, into the 15, down to the 10-yard line. Drew Prohaska with another kickoff return, this time just into deep Beef territory, down to the 10-yard line. They're going to have first and goal from 10 yards out to start half number 2.
That kick, he didn't get that last big bounce. He fielded it on the run, full speed ahead.
So Sioux City, we talked about it with 16 seconds left in the first half. They need a quick score on a kickoff return. They got it. Then get the ball back to start the second half. They did, and now in business, 10 yards away from tying it up. First down, handoff is to Prohaska, and he cuts it back inside. Gets 2 yards on the forward progress to the 8-yard line. It'll be second down and goal. Omaha has held defensively. Bend but not break. We've seen that so far. They've turned Sioux City away. They have not reached the end zone offensively yet tonight and have started deep a couple of times in Omaha territory. Second down and 8. Smith is under center. They'll pitch it to the near side. That's Bruno. Cuts the corner to the 5-yard line, down to the 4, but we do have a flag on the far side. Let's get the call on this. It's away from where the play was. They'll discuss it. We'll get the call from our good friend Vernon Brakefield down on the field. Illegal defense is going to go against Omaha. Did not elaborate to what was illegal about the defense. That can be a few different things. There's some unique rules defensively in the indoor game. They did not announce specifically which one of the infractions had occurred. It was on the far side, so likely player not playing heads up in the box, most likely, as everybody has to do that inside the belt. There's a lot of field position things. Need a chart really to explain it. Whoa, turn off the mic. Whistle into the mic. That never feels good, huh? They'll mark it off. They'll repeat the down. It'll be second and goal from 4 yards out. Smith will operate under center again. Pair of wideouts on the far side. Bruno will get the handoff. Cuts it inside. Lunges for the goal line. Did he get there? He's going to be just short. It's going to be third and goal from 1 yard out. Bruno, the veteran running back, came on the sweep, turned it in, tried to find that gap just outside of the line of scrimmage, or the lineman on the line of scrimmage. Got a couple yards down to the 1. Sioux City knocking on the door just outside the goal line. Trying to tie this game up. Short yardage goal line package in for Sioux City. Under center Smith. He's going to lunge forward, and he's stood up originally. Second effort, I think he got in. And a flag comes out. A flag comes out but doesn't reach the ground. And they Ball came loose. But he wanted to throw the fumble marker, but it was actually the penalty flag. He came out. The ball came loose on the second effort, and Omaha got it. How about that, Kirk Heyer?
Looking for the replay here. I didn't see that.
Smith has had some issues here tonight, the rookie quarterback for Sioux City. He did not get in with the initial effort. He tried to follow his defense or his offensive line in. They were pushing from behind. It's the second time he loses the ball on that second effort. They let him play. I thought he was close to the goal line. Irv Strobing comes out for an explanation. He's got his hand on the challenge flag. He wants to know if he could challenge whether he crossed the goal line before the fumble, and this might be a worthwhile challenge for Sioux City. It's worth looking at, I think. And they will challenge this. This is a good challenge because it's really going to come down to where that ball came loose. If any of that ball broke the plane, Sioux City would have a touchdown as the ball would be dead as soon as it crosses.
But it was a heck of a job by the defense to hold them back where they had that scrum.
It's so close. It's worth the challenge. You get 2 challenges because this could tie the game up. Just want to remind everybody listening at home, you're listening to KOBM Omaha, 94.5 FM, 1420 AM. And on the internet's at myboomerradio.com. If you're seeing pictures with the audio, you're likely watching us on the CIF network on the YouTube channel. Appreciate you however you found the game here tonight. Todd Walkenhorst, there's Kirk Heyer, Tom Corator, onside producer, Nick Burris back at network control. I-29 rivalry part 1, 15-8 for the moment. Last play is under review. It's either going to be upheld as a fumble and turnover for Omaha, or if it is reversed, it's going to be a touchdown for Sioux City, and an extra point would tie the game up. So a lot on the line. They're taking a look, and I think we're going to see this may be another one of those plays that, this isn't the NFL. I don't want to break anybody's, there's not a lot of camera angles. It's the first problem for a lot of these venues.
But there are some fans over there helping them out.
There are some fans helping. I guess that would work. It's worked before with that official on that side.
Yeah.
You just never know.
No.
They're taking a look. Sioux City is trying to watch the monitor. You'll know by the crowd reaction. Here's the call. So the call stands. They said that it got stripped out before he crossed that goal line. Sioux City appears not to like the call. Coincidentally, Omaha appears to approve. They'll show the replay now in the arena for the first time. Let's see if we can see it. That end zone view is not going to show us anything. Guess we won't see it. So if you're watching on the YouTubes at home, back it up a couple minutes. See what happened. I'm sure they'll let us know in the chat boxes, Kirk. Did you know?
Yep.
You don't even know how that works. I was going to explain to you. You can watch it. You can talk about it. You probably haven't never done that, have you?
No.
No.
I used to know George Jetson.
That's pretty much the same thing. Here's a handoff on first down. Nice spin move. Still on his feet. Gets a first down and another yard or two. A nice piece of running by Deshaun Jones. 12 yards on first down out to the 17-yard line. We talked about Omaha trying to find an identity on offense, and really something that they wanted to do is establishing a ground game. You've got some talented wide receivers, but really need to find some ground game to find some balance and open up those receivers. We saw that on first down. We'll see it again on this first down. Oh, nothing there this time. That hole closed quickly as Jones got a face full of Reagan Northrup, took him straight backwards. Looks like they'll generously give him no gain on the play, but that was a big hit by Sioux City. So ball still at the 16-yard line of Omaha. Opening drive for the Beef after turning the Bandits away at the goal line to start the second half of play. 15-8. Omaha out in front. 11:50 and counting. Third quarter of play. Outside wide receivers in motion. Jackson has a snap out of the gun. Complete to Jones into Bandit territory. Inside the 20, driven into the wall. Another first down. It's been the Deshaun Jones show to start this drive here in the second half. Jones gets down to the 19-yard line of Sioux City. A fresh set of downs for the Beef. Trying to add to a 7-point lead. 11-20. Running clock in indoor football. First down for Omaha. Omaha this season has run their offense. Not a lot of tempo. They're really intentional offensively and take their time. Two wideouts far side. Jackson brings it back to the near side. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. Intended receiver once again, Deshaun Jones. Incomplete. It'll be second down. Running clock rules, we've talked about them throughout. Clock continues to run after incomplete passes, even on point after attempts between the score. A little bit shorter game this year is the goal for CIF. Some of those games were getting a little long in years past. A little earlier start time. All games this year, 6:30 start time at the Slaughterhouse. Second down and 10. They'll swing the receivers in motion to the near side. And Darden goes downfield. Jackson comes back to the flat to Darden, in and out of the breadbasket. Should have had that one. It was incomplete. Actually, Anthony Jones, it's 11. Those 17 and 11, tough to see on that back, but that was Jones Jr. trying to come back on the flat. Should have brought that one in, Kirk.
Yeah, he's made a couple, 2-3 good ones, and that one he just dropped.
Would have been good for first down yardage. Instead, it's third down and 10. Jackson breaks the huddle. Two wideouts on each side, outside ones, high motion. Jackson steps up in the pocket. Felt a little pressure as he released it and threw it errantly into the stands. It'll be fourth down. Going to be a long field goal. Looks like they're going to send the special teams unit in. Jeremy Reynolds will come out. This will be a 33-yard attempt. Make a 34-yard attempt for Reynolds, as he'll spot it at the Omaha 24-yard line. Reynolds looking for his first field goal of the night. Play clock's under 10. Omaha's going to have to hurry up. Play clock's down to 5, 4, 3. They're not going to get it off. And Marvin Jones is calling timeout from the bench. Will they grant it to him? I saw him signaling it. And they call the delay of game. Marvin Jones is coming out asking what's going on. We'll see what answer they get. Equipment managers out there, they think they used their first time out, but they did not grant it. So Marvin Jones will go back to the bench. Instead of the timeout, they'll back it up 5 yards and add another 5 to the kick for Jeremy Reynolds. The ball's going to be spotted at the Omaha 19. This will be a 38-yard attempt for Reynolds. Ball is down. Kick is low, line drive kick, and we have whistles at the snap. They stopped this one. It's going to be a legal procedure on Omaha, and that's probably good news for the Beef because Reynolds had missed the kick.
Well, the center double clutched that snap and drew him off.
That kick was not even close. We'll see. Well, I guess they'll still try to kick it away, at least get the field position. No punts in indoor football, but now they'll send Bruno back deep in the return position as Reynolds is going to have to see if he can get this out of play. We'll see if they instruct him to go for the uprights with the return or if he tries to get it to the sideline out of play. This will be 41 yards from his own 14. He kicks it straight, and it's going to be returned from the boards. Bruno brings it out of the end zone. He's picking his spot to the 5, to the 10. Oh, he runs into his own man. It comes down to the 12.
Well, he didn't run in. He got knocked into him.
Did get knocked into him either way.
Yeah, coverage guy knocked the guy blocker back.
And it was Ben Pister, who was player of the week last week in the CIF defensively, and he hit him hard, not intentionally. As you said, some contacts helped him beat his teammate, as Bruno thought he had set up a big return. Timeout on the field, 7:51 to go in the third quarter, 15-8. Omaha, Sioux City with the ball. When we come back, you're listening to Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Mr. Porky Butts Blaine Hunter, he grew up barbecuing in South Texas from a very young age. He was helping his dad check eating the temps of fires as soon as he could help. The passion that would happen in the world of low and smoke pit smoking. Over 27 years of experience combined with culinary education from Johnson & Wales and FVTC culinary schools, he started competing professionally in the barbecue circuit in 2013. 5 short years later, he's accumulated one of the most impressive resumes on the barbecue circuit across the country. You have to try it today. 154th just north of Maple, and at PorkyButtsBBQ.com. Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they strive to be a center of excellence for orthopedics and sports medicine. They're also the official doctors of the Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football Team. They're a group of board-certified orthopedic physicians, many of whom have had fellowships or trained in subspecialty areas. Their physicians have trained among some of the top medicine experts and training facilities in the country. They place a great deal of value on each and every opportunity they have to assist patients regain their quality of life they deserve. Call them today, 402-488-3322. Are you a little stressed? Well, who isn't these days? Do you feel the need to go all Hulk and smash things? Well, then Les Smash Omaha is a place for you. Located at 41st and Harrison in Bellevue, their facility is the best stress relief that your money can buy. Packages ranging from bringing your own junk to smashables you can purchase right there. Book your smashing good time today. It's not French, so it's Les Smash. L-E, smash, Omaha.com. The Down Syndrome Alliance of the Midlands is committed to connecting those touched by Down syndrome through education, advocacy, and support. DSA is a nonprofit agency founded in 1999 and based right here in Omaha. They are parents, advocates, educators, and medical professionals. DSA is affiliated with the National Down Syndrome Society, the National Down Syndrome Congress, the Global Down Syndrome Foundation, and Down Syndrome Affiliates in Action. Call today for information, 531-375-5791, or visit dsamidlands.org. Realtor Bree Beck with Berkshire Hathaway. Bree grew up in the state of Nebraska and graduated from UNO with her bachelor's in marketing and management. She started her career in the real estate industry as a marketing specialist for realtors all over the country. Bree is an avid lover of the Omaha Beef and a former prime dancer. This lover of wine, cheese, dogs, and Husker football will leverage her expertise to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Call Bree today, 402-578-1678, or visit her online at letsbreereal.com.
7:51 remaining, third quarter of play at the Slaughterhouse. 15-8 Omaha. Out in front of the I-29 rivals, Sioux City Bandits. First of 3 games. If we got 3 of these like this, Kirk, it's going to be a good series with the I-29 rival. Omaha out in front, 15-8. Sioux City has taken over after the long field goal and return. They'll start at their own 12-yard line. First down, trailing by a score. 2-men in motion, nearly offsides. And the pass comes back to the near side in front of the officials' table. It is complete to London once again. That's good for about 6 yards on first down. It'll be second down and 4. Andre London having a nice night for Sioux City. Hasn't had the big catch yet. You got to watch for him to get loose. Sioux City trying to find their first offensive score tonight. They have not scored offensively. It's all been on special teams. Smith out of the gun. Nice quick pass to Bruno. That's good for first down yardage near midfield. They'll move the chains and spot it at the 25. Approaching the 7-minute mark, quarter number 3. Sioux City on the move once again. They've gotten deep several times, have not found the end zone. Got turned away at the goal line on their last possession. The Omaha Beef defense has been dominant here tonight. They'll pitch it to the left side. Finds the corner is Kamal Cass. Good for a yard into Omaha territory. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 as they spot him at the 24. Other game in Gillette just underway. Salina and Wyoming. Looking ahead to next week, a Thursday night game on the Champions or the CIF network as Dodge City back in action, hosting their first home game against the aforementioned Wyoming Mustangs. That's Thursday night, 7:05. Incomplete pass, far side, 3rd down and long. Bruno, the intended target, is too high for the 5'9" running back.
It is time to raise the roof, Beef fans. Get on your feet and make some noise. It's a
So another big 3rd down for Sioux City. At the 23-yard line of Omaha. Under center is Smith. 2 men, high motion. Here's the handoff. Contact in the backfield, but Bruno breaks free, tries to stretch forward. Not going to have 1st down yardage, but it's going to be 4th down and about 2. And I think Sioux City will keep their offense on the field. They sure will. A very manageable 4th down, but another big 4th down. Early on, Salina out in front of Wyoming. We'll give you the score after we settle this. 4th down and 3. Smith under center, puts Bruno in motion, hands it off to Bruno, turns the corner, he has it. Inside the 15, down to the 12. He needed 3, he got about 6. Just a nice little sweet play to the left side for Bruno. He found his gap and turned it into a 1st down. Early on, 1st quarter, Salina all over Wyoming, 14-0 out in Gillette. Back to this, 1st and 10. Sioux City on the move once again. 2 men near side, high motion. Smith will bring it back, and we had whistles. Did they blow it off? Looks like they did. Officials discuss the infraction. We're going to have offsides on Omaha. Keontae Shavy's offsides in that right tackle position. They blew it dead, and it'll be 1st down and 5. Ball's at the 8-yard line. Sioux City trying to tie the game up, approaching the 4-minute mark. 3rd quarter, 1st and 5. They'll stack the left side. High motion back to the near side. Smith out of the gun. Looks into the end zone, and he's getting chased by Kuba, and he tries to find Mack. It's over his head and out of play, incomplete, but there is a flag. I think we may have an illegal lineman downfield on that play. Let's see what the call is.
They're clapping their hands.
Yeah, I guess not. Legal defense again on Omaha. So that's against the Taylor Hawkins. Did not line up against a player. If he's going to be inside that 5-yard box, he needs to be on a player. And the defense was illegal, so it ends up being a 1st down after penalty. And we have whistles once again. I think Omaha's using a timeout. No signal yet, as Marvin Jones calls his team over to the sideline. Officials are still discussing something on the field, Kirk. Have a little bit of confusion as we have a nice little conference. We're going to get another communication.
The penalty should be half the distance of the goal. Still first down.
So the penalty wasn't marked off correctly. It should have been half the distance. So they back it up to the 4-yard line. No timeout on the play. Marvin Jones is still out discussing the call. But he's going to lose that argument. And it's going to be first and goal for Sioux City from the 4-yard line. They trail by 7, 4:01 remaining, third quarter of play. Smith is going to line up under center. See what weapon he chooses, puts the men into motion, he hands it off to Bruno. Bruno tries to find the corner, eludes a tackler, then brought down. Looks like lost a yard on the play. They mark him at the 5. It's going to be second down and goal from 5 yards out. A lot of weapons in that backfield. You just don't know which misdirection they're going to go with. So loss of 1 on the handoff to Bruno. 3.5 and rolling. 15-8 Omaha trying to hang on to the lead. Late third quarter. Smith again will go under center. Has Jeff Mack directly behind him. Bruno on the near side in motion. They'll hand it off to Bruno. Actually, end around.
Reverse.
Will reverse. They turn the corner. There's London in the end zone. We just talked about it. Hadn't found him there yet. And he turns the reverse into the end zone. And Sioux City is a point after away from tying this game up.
Now, what was it last week? They scored 5 touchdowns, but rushing, correct?
Correct. First of the night offensively, as they had a kickoff return for a touchdown and an uno on a kickoff up to that point. So first score for the Sioux City offense. They go the first 2 periods without scoring offensively, like Omaha had a week ago. Extra point, huge extra point to tie the game up. Maines comes in, high snap, gets it down, kick is up, and it is good. So late third quarter here at the Slaughterhouse. The I-29 rivalry is knotted up at 15. Got a good one. We'll be right back. 2:47 remaining, third quarter of play. You're listening to Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Hey, Beef fans, get ready for those road games. We got to pimp our cars out before you go to Salina, Sioux City, Wichita, wherever. Take your car to In-Phase Audio. They can put LED lightings. They can put big old speakers for those big tailgates that the Beef fans love to have. Radar detector. Trust me, when you're driving through Belleville, Kansas, back from Salina at 2 a.m. in the morning, you need the radar detector. You want to put it in your car. You want to look cool. You want to go to In-Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, coincidentally, InPhaseCarAudio.com, or visit their store. It's at 134th and L Street. It's In-Phase Car Audio. Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they strive to be a center of excellence for orthopedics and sports medicine. They're also the official doctors of the Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football Team. They're a group of board-certified orthopedic physicians, many of whom have had fellowships or trained in subspecialty areas. Their physicians have trained among some of the top medicine experts and training facilities in the country. They place a great deal of value on each and every opportunity they have to assist patients regain their quality of life they deserve. Call them today, 402-488-3322. Solarion conducts clinical research studies for pharmaceutical and biotechnology companies for investigational medicines currently in research and development to treat a wide variety of illnesses and conditions. You could be a part. Find out more. Call them today, 866-445-7033, or visit Solarion online at their website. It's helpresearch.com. At First Command Financial Services, they are committed to coaching our nation's military families become financially disciplined and confident. They pride themselves on helping clients get financially squared away from the start of their military careers all the way to retirement and beyond. Give them a call today. It's 402-291-3040, or visit them on their website at firstcommand.com. Proud sponsors of Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football. At Titanium, their customers are a top priority. They're passionate about the Omaha HVAC services they provide, and they want you to be comfortable with their results. They've been in Omaha heating and cooling industry long enough to know that your satisfaction is what makes their business exist. They take pride in problem solving your HVAC unit's issues, ensuring that the problems you have when they arrive at your home or business won't happen after they leave. Call them today, 402-913-0536, or visit them online, titaniumomaha.com. Whether it's small-scale digital printing projects or a high-volume, high-end offset print project, DBS Burke has the proper equipment and craftsman-level machine operators to produce your message beyond your expectations. Find out why DBS Burke is the best source for mailing services, kitting, and fulfillment, wide-format printing projects such as posters, banners, signs, and signage. Call them today, 402-455-1200, or visit dbsburke.com.
Tied up at 15 at the Slaughterhouse. 2:47 remaining, third quarter of play. Omaha and Sioux City. These two teams will meet again in 15 days at the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City, Iowa. I know it's right next to the Hard Rock Casino. I do know that. We may go up early for that one, Kirk. You'll be able to hear that across the Boomer Sports Network. Kickoff hits the ceiling. That'll be a dead ball. Omaha will get it at the 25-yard line. There's some speakers and lights that hang down. Don't see it often, but he got up there and hit one of those random obstructions, and Omaha with a break will start at midfield. I don't know if, I'm trying to think if I've seen that here.
I don't remember seeing it here. I remember seeing it in Cedar Rapids.
No, Cedar Rapids, that wasn't hard. Seeing the replay there, yeah, he just caught that. There's some scaffolding that has actually the banners for the hockey team, just a couple random rods. He caught one. And dead ball. Omaha starts at the 25-yard line. Bad break for the Bandits. See if Omaha can respond to the Sioux City touchdown. Nice drive to tie the game up. It's 15 apiece now. Andrew Jackson puts two men into motion. They want to run. They hand it off to Jones right up the middle, 2 or 3 yards. For Deshaun Jones into Bandit territory. It's to be second down and 8. Start of the second quarter out in Gillette, Salina. In control, 14-0 against Wyoming. Salina makes their first trip on the road this season, 3-0 going into that contest. Second down and 7 right here in Ralston. Jackson drops back, has time, low throw, and it is incomplete. Intended receiver was Rashad Pargo, and he tried to thread a needle, couldn't get it. It's going to be third down and 7, another third down for Omaha. Clock rolls under 1:45. Norman Darden checks out for Omaha. Jackson calls a play in the huddle. Jackson breaks huddle. He'll have 2 wideouts on the near side, 2 on the far side. They'll be the men in high motion. Gets them started. Here's a third down play. Pressure coming, and they try to set up the screen. Nothing there. Sioux City with a great pass rush. Disrupt that one from the get-go. Nothing doing there. It's fourth down for Omaha. We talked about the offense for Omaha trying to find an identity. Did not do it in quarter number 3 as there's 60 seconds to go. They're going to leave the offense out there. And you're hearing the Bandit fans that have traveled down I-29 to the Slaughterhouse. This is a big down of football coming up. They're going to keep the offense on the field for fourth down and 7. Play clock is at 10 as they break the huddle. Game clock is under 40. Fourth down and 7. Omaha has to get down to the 15-yard line. Sioux City, they're going to have to hurry. Play clock has expired. Marvin Jones calls timeout. Marvin Jones not happy at all as they use their first timeout to talk about this fourth down play. Kirk, again, just not seeing the efficiency we would be expecting from a team with a lot of veterans on that offensive side of the ball.
Well, and then coming out, on a fourth down play after huddled up and everything, they should have been knowing exactly what was going to happen. And they just, like they were lost.
So Marvin Jones, we'll see if they reconsider the option of going for it. They've been going for fourth downs all night, and he is hot. He is not happy with his team right now. Yelling at nobody in particular. But Omaha desperately needs to find 7 yards here as momentum seems to be possibly starting to shift back to Sioux City. See if Omaha can reclaim it. You hear the crowd in anticipation, getting fired up. Again, a lot of Sioux City fans have made the trip down here. You're hearing them right here. Men in motion, 4th down and 7. Jackson has it. Looks like a hold, and he's brought down. Pressure and nothing doing, and Sioux City with the big sack is going to take over on downs with 23 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and they're going to have the ball in Omaha field position as we're seeing the teams exchange pleasantries on their ways to the bench, Kirk. Omaha 4th down efficiency not been there tonight.
Not at all, boy, and they were on him fast.
So Sioux City, big defensive stand and return. They get the ball at the Omaha 20-yard line. 20 seconds remaining, third quarter of play. Smith will line up under center. Jeff Mack directly behind him. They put Bruno in motion. He runs into Bruno, gets away from a tackler. Another one chases him, tries to push him in the boards, throws it at the last second. He gets pushed into the bench, but it is complete. Back to the line of scrimmage, and he took a big hit into his own bench. And they're going to throw a flag on that. This is going to be a roughing call on Omaha, but he had the ball when they hit him into that wall, Kirk.
Yeah. See the replay here, see what's happening.
They're going to talk about this. Would be nice to see the replay. We'll get the call from the officials, but I don't think this is going to go Omaha's way. He threw that ball late as he's getting hit and set over the wall. Right into his own bench. It was complete back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. I think he was actually trying to throw it away, but there was a player there that caught it. They're discussing with the Sioux City coaches, so this is likely against the Beef.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 9. The penalty administered after this is the goal. That's the end of the quarter.
So they call unsportsmanlike conduct.
Whoa.
Not sure what the conduct was, but that's on Keontae Chavies, and that's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to get you ejected. So that's his first. Make a mental note of that. We've reached the end of the third quarter of play. It's all tied up at 15.
Back at the Firewire Bar and Grill at the Comfort Inn and Suite 70th and Grover, live every Monday night.
That's right, Beef fans. It's the Coaches Show, Monday nights at Firewater Bar and Grill from 6 to 7, where you can mingle with the players and prime dancers, win awesome prizes, and hear the latest from Coach himself. What do you think about that, Coach?
Well, I really don't have much to say about it. Well, I'll make a good talk show.
We'll see you there. Go Beef.
Get your rental car, truck, or van from Budget, Nebraska. Budget is locally owned and operated and conveniently located throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island. Or you can visit them online at budgetnebraska.com. Use the promo code BEEF for a 20% discount on select vehicles. Cool cars close by. Budget Nebraska is the official car rental company of the Omaha Beef.
At First Command Financial Services, they are committed to coaching our nation's military families to become financially disciplined and confident. They pride themselves on helping clients get financially squared away from the start of their military careers all the way to retirement and beyond. Give them a call today. It's 402-291-3040 or visit them on their website at firstcommand.com. Proud sponsors of Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football.
Back at the Slaughterhouse, Todd Walkenhorst, Kirk Heyer. We enter the fourth quarter play, and Kirk, I don't think it is an overstatement to say that this might be the most important quarter of football in Omaha's season. Oh, I mean, you're playing 3 games against Sioux City. It's a rival. You need to win 2. This is the only home game, and you're staring at 1 and 2 on the season with the 2 losses in league play if they're unable to find the W here tonight.
Sure, that they have to find some discipline too. There hasn't it's been lacking.
Omaha did not score in the third quarter. That's 3 out of 6 quarters this.
Hey, Beef fans. Even though the game is almost over, there's still plenty of fun to be had at Therapy Bar and Grill, the official after-game party location of your Omaha Beef. Be sure to join the players, coaches, rump roasters, and even the prime dancers at Therapy Bar and Grill and catch up on all of the post-game excitement. We're less than 3 miles away at 5059 South 108th Street. We'll see you there, and go Beef.
They find the end zone. They're not going to give it to him. And we have an injured Beef player on the field. As that's Robert Kuba. I thought he rolled in and got that ball over, but they're going to mark him just short of the goal line. Take a look at this one again if you're watching at home. Nice moves by Jeff Mack. Made 2 or 3 cuts. Oh, that's close. Sioux City thinks they have a timeout. Irv's already said he's going to challenge this. They will challenge it. And the officials are actually going to call an official challenge and save Sioux City the official challenge. As Kuba does get off and tries to the sideline. But Kirk, I think they're going to win this challenge. Well, not challenge. It's an official review. I think it's going to go Sioux City's way. Actually like what they, well, I like that the officials are taking a look at. These are the plays they're supposed to be taking a look at that are significant plays based on the call. They have that authority in the CIF, and we'll see what they see on the replay. Again, it's always a crapshoot, and this is probably one of the better arenas in the league as far as camera angles go. And it was right in the middle of the field, so they should get a pretty good look at where he was. It looked like Jeff Mack was lunging forward, did hit the ground, but it looked like that ball was likely near that plane of the goal line. Remember, it's just any part of the ball across any part of the plane of the goal line for a score. Worst case scenario, they got the ball at the 1 yard line.
Well, their concept on their running game is pretty good. You got, of course, Bruno being the lead man. Either they're going to give it to him or use him decoy and bring it back, and that's what happened the other way. So he's a real weapon.
So they rewind the film. They're taking a look at the scorer's table. This is, I think, one of the only places in the league that the replay is actually kind of out in the open where the fans can see it. It's usually in the tunnel. I think Salina had theirs in Topeka. I don't know where those guys walked to. They were a long ways away. You missed that last week, Kirk. But here, the fans can kind of watch the officials. If you're on the far side with really good eyes and maybe some binoculars, you can see what they're staring at as well. Going to go down the field and get the official call.
The rule in the field is confirmed. The player's elbow hit short of the goal line before he went over into the end zone.
So they're going to say Jeff Mack's elbow hit the turf before the ball went over. So Omaha gets the benefit of that review, but the ball is a half yard outside of the goal line. They've been here before. Omaha turned them away. This time, though, they're going to have 3 downs to see if they could get about 12 inches. Trips to the far side. Smith will line up under center. Mack in the backfield directly behind him. And they'll hand it off. And first effort, second effort, reaches over and is going to get the score. Jeff Mack gets the touchdown on that play. And Sioux City has taken the lead with 14:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter of play. 21-15. First lead of the game since 1-0.
1-0, yes.
As they opened the game with that Uno, and then Omaha responded on the very next play with a 45-yard touchdown. But boy, that offense has been spotty at best tonight for Omaha, as Sioux City has puts the extra point up, and no good. It's going to be a 6-point game, but Sioux City has scored 20 unanswered as we have 13:58 remaining here in regulation. 21-15 Sioux City. You're listening to Omaha Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Kingdom Insurance is located in Gretna and serves the greater Omaha area. They offer superior services that range from home, auto, commercial, business, life and disability, group insurance, financial planning, and more. Kingdom Insurance takes pride in their ability to guide customers through difficult times, whether it's a minor auto accident or a devastating family tragedy. They do not take their responsibility lightly. Kingdom will be a guiding entity for their clients, taking them one step at a time through life's major decisions. Their company was built upon the foundation of stability, trust, and integrity.
It's the Slaughterhouse. It's the I-29 rivalry, and it is going to be a 4-quarter game. It looks like it is 21-15 Sioux City. Their second time holding the lead tonight. It comes with 13:58 remaining in regulation. Chris Perry and Deshaun Jones back deep. It's a Bathfitter kickoff return. If this is returned for a touchdown, it's a $5,000 bathroom for Bath Fitters, and Sioux City is not playing along as they kick it over the wall, and no return. It'll be spotted at the 25-yard line as that ball did not touch the field of play. And once again, Omaha will start at midfield. See what they can do with it, Kirk.
That's better than the 5.
That is better than the 5, and that's the insight Kirk Heyer brings to our broadcast each and every home game.
A math major.
I was going to ask you how far they need to go to get a touchdown, but from the 25. We'll save that for later.
Half the field.
Half the field. There you go. 21-15. First down. Omaha trailing 21-15. We'll see how they respond. 20 unanswered by Sioux City. And it's complete. It's complete to the 15, the 10. 15-yard reception. Anthony Jones takes it down. 15 yards on the first down. Pitch and catch. And Omaha returns. And we'll have first down and goal to go from the 10-yard line. Deshaun Jones will line up in the pistol with Andrew Jackson. 2 wideouts on the near side is Anthony Jones and Rashad Pargo. And the ball's on the ground. Sioux City was on it, and they still fighting for it. Sioux City has it. They tried to hand it off. It was a horrible exchange and disastrous hit as Sioux City comes up with the football. Zach Schluger, the linebacker out of Morningside College, with the huge turnover. And Omaha desperately is going to need a stop defensively as there's only 13:05 remaining in regulation.
Looks just like a chest pass in basketball.
Tried to hand it off to Deshaun Jones, and well, not really hand off. They tried that little shoot it outside to him, and unfortunately it was backwards. It was a fumble, and Sioux City has it at their own 24-yard line. Here's Bruno. Bruno turns it upfield inside the Omaha 20, down to the 18-yard line. 9 yards for the veteran running back on first down. Will make it second down and 1. Clock will be the friend of Sioux City. They are looking to run some time and put some points on the board. Or at least I thought so. They break the huddle quick. What do I know? Second down and 1. It's at the 18. 12.5 to go. Jones under center. Puts the men in motion. Hands it off to Bruno. Bruno this time to the near side. Has a first down. Hits the wall. Picks up an extra yard. It'll be first down for Sioux City at the 16-yard line. Bandits trying to add to a 6-point lead as we approach the 12-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining, and I'm kind of surprised at the up-tempo pace we're seeing from the Bandits at this point of the game. Under 12, under center. It's first down for Smith, trying to see if they can add some points. He has to roll out to the near side. He'll keep it himself. Down to the 10, finds the sideline. After scrambling for 8 yards, it'll be second down and 2. Omaha can't take advantage. They've put Smith under center a lot more. We saw the quarterback-center exchange issues in the first half of this game and even in the third quarter. They put Smith more often than not under center to avoid it and still being effective. It's second down and 2. Ball is at the 8-yard line. Sioux City up by a half dozen. Here's Bruno. Gets by the first tackler, cuts it back inside, gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard, but it's going to be third down and short. Big third down forthcoming for the Omaha defense. And they've been relying on that defense to turn away the Bandits over and over again in this contest. For the most part, they have. Giving up 21 in indoor. It's usually a pretty good night. But they find themselves trailing here early, fourth quarter play. Prohaska behind Smith. He gets the fake handoff, and then it's complete. Down inside the 5, a big hit jars the ball loose. And a huge hit by Chris Perry. Prevents a first down and is going to bring up fourth down. Big hit by the defensive back. Fourth down. You wonder if they send out the field goal unit, it would make it a 2-possession game if they could get up by 9. But they're going to leave the offense on the field. Not a lot of faith in the kicking game, apparently, as this would make it a 2-possession game. So it'll be fourth down and 3 for Sioux City. They break the huddle. Under 10 minutes to go. Big fourth down for the Omaha defense. Smith under center. Men in motion. Drops back. Smith wants to throw. Pump, fake, complete to Bruno. To the 5, and it's a first down for Sioux City. Sioux City gambled and won. It'll be first down and goal for the Bandits. As you hear the Slaughterhouse silence by that completion. Sioux City, first and goal from the 3. This is not automatic as we've seen tonight, but not a great position if you're a Beef fan. Here's the handoff, Prohaska right up the middle, touchdown. And that's what this offense does. It's all those options of misdirection, and everybody keyed in on Fred Bruno. But he was the decoy. They gave it to Prohaska, and he went right up the middle for a touchdown untouched.
Just like the old T-formation crossbuck.
That's what I was thinking.
It was. I've seen it years ago, and I saw it again tonight.
27-15, 2-score game. They're going to leave the coach out on the field. He's calling plays from the huddle. Can't do that. Vernon tells him go away. It's 27-15, 2-point conversion would make this a 14-point lead. Omaha in trouble. Huddle breaks. 2-point conversion. Smith will operate from under center. Prohaska directly behind him. Mack and Bruno in motion. They'll give it to Bruno. Bruno tries to follow Mack. Fight. And he does not get it. Ball comes loose. And the conversion is unsuccessful. So,
moving screen.
27-15, 8:06 remaining. We have a flag come in late as get a little chippy down there. We may have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I thought I saw a flag come out. Did I see a flag, Kirk? There is a flag. We'll let them sort it out. They'll typically call this on one team just to make sure that somebody is penalized. We'll see if they caught or who they caught on the infraction.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 56. Only offense. That 15-yard penalty will be banked on the next running play after the kickoff.
Unsportsmanlike conduct goes on Chris Shroeder on Sioux City. And Omaha will have that added later, but we have a timeout on the field, and we come back. It's a desperate situation for the Beef. 27-15, 8:06 remaining. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. What a game we got going here at the Slaughterhouse. You're listening to Beef Football, the Omaha Beef Boomer Sports Network.
Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, they strive to be a center of excellence for orthopedics and sports medicine. They're also the official doctors of the Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football Team. They're a group of board-certified orthopedic physicians, many of whom have had fellowships or trained in subspecialty areas. Their physicians have trained among some of the top medicine experts and training facilities in the country. They place a great deal of value on each and every opportunity they have to assist patients regain their quality of life they deserve. Call them today, 402-488-3322. Attention craft beer fans, at Pint Nine, they're committed to tradition and innovation. They stand on the tradition of brewers before them to create aroma-driven American ales and complex Belgian beers. They appreciate fine German lagers and English session ales, but they also crave the innovation of one-off batches and barrel aging. Their beers are highly fermentable and highly digestible while being scientifically sound and artfully executed. They hope you enjoy drinking their beers as much as they enjoy brewing them. Visit their website today. It's pint9brewing.com. Cheers.
Short little drive towards the end of the first half, but in between, nothing impressive offensively.
Not at all. Not at all.
Omaha needs some good field position. Chris Perry, Deshaun Jones back deep. We'll see if they can start something here. They need a spark as they find themselves trailing by a dozen. High end over end kick. It's going to be bouncing. Good take a bounce. They got to get out of that, and the ball's loose, and Omaha does come down with it. That was dangerous. Anthony Jones goes up and brings it down, but wow, that's a free ball.
It is.
And Sioux City was down there on coverage.
15 yards from the recovery.
So they'll add on that unsportsmanlike conduct against Sioux City at the end of the last drive. And that should put the ball, if my math is correct, at the 23-yard line for Omaha. So Omaha, 7:57 remaining in regulation, needs 2 scores and some defensive help. We'll start this drive at their own 23-yard line, as we wait the chains to get put into place. And we're ready to go, I think. So Omaha needs to score. They need to score quickly. Andrew Jackson sends his receivers in high motion, drops back. Here comes a rush. He's going to step up in the pocket near the line of scrimmage, off a couple of hands, nearly intercepted, and then nearly caught. Farden Allen was the first defensive back to get his hands on the ball for Sioux City and disrupt that play. Jackson got pretty close to the line of scrimmage before throwing that ball. Second down and 10. Clock continues to run. Running clock rules are not going to be beneficial to Omaha. Trailing by 2 scores, they're going to have to operate a lot faster than they're operating right now. Break the huddle, 15 on the play clock. 2 wideouts in motion. Pargo on the far side. They come back to the near side. It's complete to Curtis. Derek Curtis gets it down to the 21-yard line. Picks up about 8 yards, and Sioux City will let Omaha have short dump-off passes the rest of this game as long as they're ahead.
Yeah.
Especially if they're going to run at this pace offensively. We're under 7 minutes to go. 6:50 and counting. It's 3rd down and 3. Omaha needs to convert. It's 4-down territory here on out. Jackson out of the gun. Wideouts in high motion. Snap, brings it down. Avoids the rush and then falls down. Is he hurt? He went down awkwardly. And I think the wind blew him down because I think he avoided the first hit and then lost his balance.
Yeah, and the snap hit him right in the stomach.
So big loss on the play. Is going to be 4th down and 9, and this might be the game right here, Kirk Heyer.
It could well be.
Omaha needs to convert. 4th down and 9. They have not been successful on fourth down tonight. Wide out on the far side is Derek Curtis. Anthony Jones lining up with Pargo on the near side. They're going to go in high motion. They're going to swing him over to the left side. Here's the snap. Here comes the blitz. They dump it off. It is complete.
Yes.
Far sideline, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Omaha. Norman Darden on fourth down and 10 scores a 27-yard touchdown, and Omaha is back within a score. Remember, new rules. The clock continues to run, though, during this time before the extra point. Omaha needs to get out there and get this kick off as we're approaching the 5-minute mark. Nice dump off. Not sure how he got that open on the far sideline. They were focusing on Pargo and Anthony Jones, who've had most of the action tonight.
Well, they ran two men deep and across the middle, and he ran a circle route coming out of the backfield.
Reynolds comes in. Extra point. Kick is up.
Yes.
It is good. 5 minutes even remaining. It's a 5-point game, 27-22. The Beef are within a score.
Hey, Beef fans. Even though the game is almost over, there's still plenty of fun to be had at Therapy Bar and Grill, the official after-game party location of your Omaha Beef. Be sure to join the players, coaches, rump roasters, and even the prime dancers at Therapy Bar and Grill and catch up on all of the post-game excitement. We're less than 3 miles away at 5059 South 108th Street. We'll see you there, and go Beef.
That's when these two teams tee it up against each other, and Omaha finally scores, putting an end to a 26-0 run by Sioux City. It's 27-22. They'll kick it back to Sioux City. 5 minutes left in regulation. Join us at Therapy Bar and Grill post-game party after this contest. We'll see what Omaha can do with 5 minutes to go. So signs of life offensively. They're going to need a defensive stop, but remember, that clock runs. We'll see what Sioux City can do to minimize this game. Reynolds, high end-over-end kick, puts it into the end zone. Bruno on the return to the goal line, to the 5, 10. Oh, he's got a lane, midfield, 20, 15, and into the boards just shy of the 10-yard line. Chris Perry gives him a little knock late. And great field position for Sioux City, exactly what Omaha did not want to do. Special teams comes back to bite them, as Sioux City's going to have first and goal. A chance to ice this game and eat the clock with 4:48 remaining in regulation. They spot the ball at the 10. They start the game clock. Sioux City should be taking their time here on out. We'll see what they elect to do offensively. They'll keep Smith under center. Jeff Mack lined up directly behind him. Bruno on the motion, pitch it out to Mack. Mack has room up the near side. Touchdown, Sioux City. Flag comes in. That's going to be something verbal. We'll have an unsportsmanlike conduct. We'll see who they got. Stops the clock, though. Actually, under 5 minutes to go in regulation. Clock should stop between the conversions. We'll get the call. It's going to go against Sioux City, but they're going to have the big lead with 4:25 remaining. Jeff Mack with the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty threw the football in the stands. You cannot do that in indoor football. Those balls are expensive. Only the home team can do that. Can't give away the other team's footballs. That's a no-no. So they'll start the clock now. as we'll do this point after. They'll go for 2 from 2 yards out, see if they can make it a 35-22 game, add to the 11-point lead. Quick hitch, and almost went up and got it. That was almost a great catch by Kamal Cass, but couldn't bring it down. The point after is no good. 4:01 remaining, regulation, 33-22, Sioux City out in front. Omaha's going to have to score again quick. When we come back, you're listening to Omaha Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Is customer service dead, you ask? Well, at Zero Res, you may call them old-fashioned, but they believe customers deserve to be treated just like your family. From the rock stars that answer the phone to the team at your doorsteps, they all share the same passion to make customers happy. Their guarantee is much more than a service warranty. It's their commitment to wow their customers. If you need your carpets cleaned right, call your friends at Zero Res, 402-603-0570, or visit ZeroResNE.com.
If you're like Kirk Heyer after watching this one, might need a drink here shortly. Therapy Bar and Grill, that's where they will be headed. Post-game party with the Omaha Beef players, fans, coaches, I think. That's the plan. We'll see. 4:01 remaining in regulation. Perry back with Rashad Pargo for the first time tonight for the kick return. We'll see if they get a chance. High end over end kick. Pargo is going to take it. Actually takes it at the 5. Cuts back outside the 10, the 15, has some room up the far side. He's driven into the wall right in front of the Sioux City bench out to the 21-yard line. 21 yards on the return, and Perry a little slow to get up. You don't want to see that. He's going to lip off the field, and they'll put that personal foul, the unsportsmanlike conduct, for Jeff Mack throwing the ball into the stands on the end of this. So add 15 yards, and Omaha is going to have the short field with 3:52 remaining in the fourth quarter. They trail by 11.
Well, do you think it was a throw, or maybe he said something?
No, they say he threw it in the ball. Out in Gillette, they've reached halftime. 41-6, Salina out in front of Wyoming.
Oh, my.
Not totally unexpected out there. This may have been unexpected depending on who you asked. A lot of Bandit fans thought, and observers thought, this is what they'd see, and that's why they play the games. Here's the rush. Jackson goes down. Wow. Andrew Jackson sacked on first down. They brought the pressure and nothing doing for Omaha. And I can't say a lot of good things offensively about Omaha here tonight, to be honest with you, except for that first play.
Yeah, there really hasn't been anything.
Omaha is going to have a bye week to try to correct this, and they better quick. It's 11 games, 10 in league play. They face Sioux City in their next matchup in Sioux City. Second down and 16. Men in motion. Jackson drops back, goes for the end zone, has a man as Pargo. There's contact. Is there a flag? There is not. Tight coverage down in the end zone. Rashad Pargo down there with Xavier Spann, and no flag on the play. It's going to be third down and 16. Clock keeps running. 2.5 to go. And no urgency at all from that Omaha offense, Kirk.
None.
Still in the huddle. 20 seconds to go on the play clock. They break the huddle. 10 seconds to go. Jackson, it's third down and 16. Pargo in motion, far side. They bring it back to the near side. It's complete to Derek Curtis, but it's way short. He threw a 2-yard out on third and 16. Sioux City said, absolutely take it. Knock him into the board, stop the clock, but it's fourth down and 14. Game clock is stopped. It should not have. Officials keep telling them to wind it. Should be going. There it goes now. 2:10 and counting. Omaha trailing by 11. 2 men in motion. It's 4th down, and we have flags. And then a little bit of contact. We'll get the call from the field.
Illegal defense. Number 15. Not in the field stands. The ball snap.
So illegal defense on Sioux City, and they stop the play. Mark off the 5 yards. It's 4th down. And 8. Ball's at the 13. Clock should be running. There it goes. Under 2 to go again. Omaha taking their time. Big 4th down. Under 2 minutes left in regulation. Play clock down to 10. Game clock to 1:45. Beef still taking their time. Big 4th down. Trailing by 2 scores. Put the men in motion. Takes a snap. Looks downfield. Here comes the pressure. Has a man. It's Norman. And it's complete to the 8-yard line. We'll see where the spot is. There's a flag. I think we got a face mask. If he is short of the 1st down, I think they're going to get the yardage. We'll find out. Norman Darden.
He's got the yardage.
Norman Darden does get the spot. They spot him at the 8. Now let's see what the flag is. Might get half the distance to the goal. 92 seconds remain on the game clock. It's 33-22 Sioux City. Omaha trying to stay in this. And it is a face mask against Sioux City. So that'll be half the distance, and Omaha will have it at the 4-yard line. Need a touchdown real quick. Both teams do have 2 timeouts. Game clock starts. Pargo in motion on the near side. They look for him in the end zone, and it's out of play, incomplete. And Andrew Jackson takes another hit. He's been getting hit often behind the line of scrimmage. He's kind of moving slowly. Game clock continues to roll as it approaches the 1-minute warning. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Omaha's going to have to hurry to get it off before the 1-minute warning. They hustle up to the line, 110 and counting, 109, 108. Pargo and Jones in high motion, and there's a handful of jersey in the end zone, and there's going to be no call on that. On Rashad Pargo, his shoulder pads out, they grab so much jersey. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, but they did not call holding on that wide receiver. Let's see what this penalty is. It's holding on the offensive line of scrimmage. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, we've reached the 1-minute warning. 59 seconds left of this game. It looks like Sioux City is going to walk out of the Slaughterhouse with a win. We'll come back for the final 59 to find out. You're watching, or you're listening to Omaha Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Do you currently live in a rental property? You're looking for a new rental house? Just remember, all property management companies are not the same. Do you want the phone to be answered when you call the customer service line? Do you want them to fix those things that break in your kitchen, in your bathroom? Do you not want to be overcharged on your security deposit when you move out? Do other guys do that? We don't do that. It's Crown Property Management. They're part of Keller Williams Greater Omaha. Check them out today. Experienced Property Management Company. Check out crownmanagementomaha.com for your next rental. When looking for your next rental, just look for the Crown.
Cell phone repair with 5 locations. Lake Manawa, 79th and Dodge, 148th and Maple, 168th and Center, and 24th and Cornhusker. Expert repairs done fast. Gadgets play a major role in your personal and professional life. When your phone, tablet, or laptop breaks, you need professional service fast. That's where we come in. Is your phone dying too soon, or are you constantly hooking up to your charger? The experts at Cell Phone Repair can get it replaced 30 minutes or less so you can stay connected. Stop in today to one of our 5 locations or find us online at cellphonerepair.com. CPR. Bringing your gadgets back to life.
59 seconds to go. Omaha needs a touchdown. They need it quick, and then they need some help. They're going to have to do it from 14 yards out. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 14. As the referee comes over to talk to the clock crew. I think making sure they are on the same page for clock management and timing rules here as it goes to traditional football. Game clock outdoor rules under the 1 minute warning. So we wait for them to get that figured out. Omaha probably has to. Well, they need to do it in the next play or two. Don't have a lot of time left. 59 seconds. Do have 2 timeouts. Need 2 scores. Get the first one first. We'll go from there. It's 33-22. 2 men wide outs in high motion. That pass is off the mark. Looking for Rashad Pargo in the corner to be 3rd down. 55 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. 7 points for the Omaha Beef in the second half. 0 in the first half against Salina. 14 in the second half against Salina. Actually only 15 in first half of this one. This is a game again, if we would have asked Marvin Jones, you only give up 33, he would have felt pretty good about his chances. But not looking good for Omaha. 3rd down, 14, 55 ticks left. Men in motion are on the left side. Jackson needs to throw, pump fake, complete. Harden inside the 10, they stack him up at the 9. Clock will continue to run. Omaha will use their second timeout. After the timeout,
That's the second charge timeout.
Hey, Beef fans. Even though the game is almost over, there's still plenty of fun to be had at Therapy Bar and Grill, the official after-game party location of your Omaha Beef. Be sure to join the players, coaches, rump roasters, and even the prime dancers at Therapy Bar and Grill and catch up on all of the post-game excitement. We're less than 3 miles away at 5059 South 108th Street. We'll see you there, and go Beef.
take some crazy stuff for Omaha to find the win column. 46 seconds to go. It's 4th down and goal to go from 9 yards out. Got to look for the end zone right here. Seems obvious. Jackson throws it short, incomplete. Flag comes in late. This is a flag for pass interference. Omaha will continue to stay on life support. And we are going to have pass interference on Sioux City, so the Beef aren't dead yet. Omaha will have it at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, so still alive, but barely. Need to find that end zone. Deshaun Jones in the backfield with Jackson. Jackson fakes, pitches it off to Jones. Jones tries to find the corner, cannot. Gets driven into the wall. Have some pushing and shoving now on the near side wall. They break him up. No flags on the play. Clock stops at 38 seconds left in the game. Omaha, well, both teams need to be careful not to get lured into some sort of cheap penalty that might result in disciplinary action beyond this game, most importantly. We've seen that before. Be 2nd down, goal to go. They started the clock again. I thought he hit the wall out of bounds, but they're running the clock. I don't know if Omaha knows that. It's probably going to be irrelevant at this point. High motion. Jackson looks intercepted. That's the game. He wanted Rashad Pargo. He didn't get him. Instead, he got Varden Allen. And Sioux City is going to walk out of the Slaughterhouse with a victory here tonight in 8.
Hey, Beef fans. Even though the game is almost over, there's still plenty of fun to be had at Therapy Bar and Grill, the official after-game party location of your Omaha Beef. Be sure to join the players, coaches, rump roasters, and even the prime dancers at Therapy Bar and Grill and catch up on all of the post-game excitement. We're less than 3 miles away at 5059 South 108th Street. We'll see you there, and go Beef.
But that offense only scoring 22 points, 36 points in 2 full games. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it forward to get the clock moving. And Omaha will use their last timeout. That's kind of a Marvin Jones thing, to never stop quitting, compete till the end. Gets mixed reviews. It's an irrelevant timeout, but
yeah,
that's what's going on there. They'll make them run another play with 11 seconds to go. So Sioux City will get the victory and move to 3-0 on the season. And this CIF is going to be in the hands of Salina and Sioux City.
Yes.
And Omaha is going to have to do some fighting to even get back into this thing. And they'll get their chances. Their next game will come after a bye in Sioux City. Hand off to Bruno to run the game out. And that will put it in the books as he gains 2. So final score as the clocks hit 0:00. Sioux City 33, Omaha 22. The Beef fall to 1-2. Sioux City move to 3-0. And we'll share the top spot in the CIF with Salina, who looks like they're moving to 4-0. We'll come back and wrap this one up. A disappointing night at the Slaughterhouse for Beef fans. You're listening to Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Beef fans, have you tried CBD products yet? Well, if you haven't, now's the time. And our friends over at Peaceful Roads, they're the ones to try it with. They have one goal, and that's to strive to create the highest quality CBD products available. Whether you purchase them online or at the local store, they pride themselves in offering products at a price people can afford, allowing you to take full advantage of what CBD has to offer. Find a store today. Visit their website at peacefulroads.com. That's peacefulroads.com. Do you currently live in a rental property? You're looking for a new rental house? Just remember, all property management companies are not the same. Do you want the phone to be answered when you call the customer service line? Do you want them to fix those things that break in your kitchen, in your bathroom? Do you not want to be overcharged on your security deposit when you move out? Do other guys do that? We don't do that. It's Crown Property Management. They're part of Keller Williams Greater Omaha. Check them out today. Experienced property management company. Check out crownmanagementomaha.com for your next rental. When looking for your next rental, just look for the Crown. Since beginning in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2000, Salsa Rita's has expanded to locations in 18 states, and they keep on growing. With bright, colorful, comfortable restaurants and signature dishes like